welcome everybody to the stream.
Even me?
Even you. Even you are welcome
Even
here.
me.
Even one
Nice.
as lowly.
Wow.
Welcome.
Wow, man. I didn't realize whatever I'm experiencing, degraded me to the rank of lowly.
No, you look good. You look good. Let's get
man.
everybody. Let's get everybody on screen, shall we? Hello, everybody.
Let's do it. Hi. Hi, didn't see you come in there.
I'm a little.
Probably because I was keeled over blowing my nose.
A little to the. Yeah, I know. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, hang on. All right, Cart's here nice and early, everybody. How y'all doing? Happy Tuesday.
Oh yeah, it's the return of Beanie Garrett.
Beanie
Garrett is Grinding Gear canon. He makes an appearance. Yes, Beanie Garrett is Grinding Gear canon. Yeah, you go all the way back to our video, which is what, like, we're a 14 channel now or something. I'm wearing a beanie in that video.
Oh yeah, I guess you are. Yeah. So long ago. Cart's
when my hair was like a foot shorter.
The passage of time. This is what Final
March
Fantasy
is-
14 does to a man.
Yes. I it's one of my 14 reflections is Beanie Garrett. There's long hair Garrett. There's emo Garrett, which is really any length of hair as long as it is combed forward. Beanie Garrett. Curly haired Garrett. It's
Nice.
Garrett when he hasn't had a chance to tame his mane with a straightener.
Perfect. I hope someday to be merged with my what's the planet? What's the shard that's under the effects by being really rich? That's the one I want to have a catastrophe with.
You want to be loaded, Kyle?
Yeah, the loaded calamity. My God, everyone will be loaded. We have to stop this.
There's a wave of money like DuckTales.
Oh no, all the
coming
money's
towards us.
flying over from the shards.
It's just a wave of money.
Oh no.
What do we do?
Oh no, the Wealthassians. Syndrome logic. And when everyone's wealthy, no one will be. It's the ultimate calamity inflation. Yeah, exactly.
Till next time, money bags.
Zodiac only appears when the economy's just right.
Oh no, it's a recession. That was until Heidelin showed up and sent us into a recession.
By our studies, we had it backwards. You see, Udar printed more money. But here on the first, they refer to it as...
Oh, no, that's getting too real. This is getting too real. You need to stop. Stop it now.
Okay, we're done. You all look fabulous today. Welcome to the Whiz Biz. Everyone's looking very wizardy. I like
Wizardy?
Where'd you go? Oh, you're down there. I like your armored robes. Those are cool.
I wore this the last time we were. Summoning.
I really like it. Is it a summoner? Oh, yeah, it's got books on it. Well, no, that'd be your weapon.
This is I believe the first set of casting gear you get when you do Shadowbringers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't open that then.
Actually, this is I just realized pretty low eye level. Is that why I was gifted a bunch of stuff? Oh, yep, that's exactly why I was gifted a bunch of stuff.
Can I get all the Crystarium armor sets? Because the weapons are cool with the crystals on them, but I don't know. Naturally, I was given coffers, and I only opened them.
Oh my! Look at these exposed shoulders. Ooh, look at me.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Ooh.
That's very similar to. Oh, it's the healing set that I had that I was given.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I think I have this set for my scholar.
Market board. The market board. Solimir, yes, we have heard about the set to divide up amongst ourselves. Inflation was by design. Habu, thank you for the super chat. Also, to Valea, who super chat.
Valea left us a generous super chat way before we were live, saying, once again, dastardly work prevents me from watching live. Curses. I hope y'all enjoy the final role quest. Garrett, hope you feel better. I feel okay. I ain't gonna lie with you. I'll love it with you. Which is to imply that I have lied to you before, but I'm not lying to you today. I feel okay. I felt better. I would put this as an improvement over yesterday, but not a ton. My throat's not as sore, which means that's good. But I will probably excuse myself to go blow my nose. I estimate out 4 times today's stream.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
I don't know, dude. I haven't had just like a cold in so long, and I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Like, I can't remember the last time I just had a cold. It always escalates. The strep or some bull.
Yeah, but, it's hard not to let it do that. I wonder humidity and all that too. Who knows if that plays a factor on the wetness of possible.
Yeah, I don't. I went for a really long run Sunday. You know, I was usually I run with Katie and we try and sync up, and she's like, I'm busy. Go without me. So I had no one to sync up with. So I'm like, I'm just going to see how long I can run without just passing out.
Sure.
I did a full mile. I've never run a full mile before. Never did that. Can't tell you the time. I'm sure it wasn't fast, but it was my first time running a full mile unbroken. And I think that might have something to do with the state of my throat.
Yeah, so. I'm horrible at breathing. I tend to fall into a kind of like breathing, and that's just bad. That's just a bad rhythm.
I try to go back to like the counting to like 3 in and out.
Yeah, the in out.
Like I think back to like when I was a kid and I was doing taekwondo. Like they would teach you to do that. Like, hey, control your breathing. You're in control. It doesn't matter what's going on. You know. I tried to do that, but I was definitely a mouth breathing by I probably mouth breathed for half a mile. You know. It is what it is.
True.
Yep. How does one breathe? How does one breathe? There's a big conversation on how to breathe in our Discord this week if you're in the members chat.
Oh.
So patrons and YouTube members, go to that members chat. And when I was talking about what I just talked about in there, it devolved into a long conversation about how difficult breathing is.
Yeah, proper breathing.
Or as Kyle loves, I can hear you breathe.
My heart waking up. No, you can watch Was It Friday's stream if you want to hear all the sweet music breakdowns.
Yep. All that stuff. We are not sorry to Imagine Dragons fans out there.
Dozens of us.
Listen, you can make it's okay. They're rich. You can make fun of whoever you want as long as they're loaded. You know,
like our
we
Calamity.
make fun of loaded Kyle. Yeah, we make fun of him.
The one gunslinger. Good day. Hope you're feeling better. For the memes, though, I'll say stalling. Of course. It's all part of it's by design. Which one?
Yep.
It was by design.
It's all by design to just to increase the marketability of the stream.
Are we jumping around, or have you already caught up with that many super chats?
Oh, are we jumping? I might have been jumping around.
Did we get Toonie?
No, go back in time. Go back in time.
Know how I was feeling. I already answered that, but so won't be here for long. I have work later. Well, thanks for stopping by, Toonie. Well, Darkman wants to know if hair-based Legion from X-Men.
Hair-based Legion from X-Men.
I gotta look at Legion. I actually don't know.
I remember
Legion does have some hair.
There are
Legion does have some hair.
Legion. What a weird name for someone with hair. Is their hair the mutant part?
I'm unfamiliar with Legion. He just looks like the lead singer of Static X.
Oh sure, yeah. He's just got a pile. Oh wow, look at this. Some of these pictures are grand.
Yeah. I don't know Legion.
Huh, yeah.
Professor X's son. That's news to me. I don't know my X-Men lore that well.
Yeah, he seems to be having a tough time. Whatever he's doing, he's not having fun.
Unknown character said, us Canadians call your bennies toques. Yes, I remember hearing that from Joss one time, and I was like, what, are you just making up words?
Full of a toque?
It's like, a beanie is called a toque in Canada.
Weird.
Yeah. Now I know that. But I remember at the time being an ignorant American being like, you're just making up words. You're just messing with me. Evil Genius, thanks for the super chat. Become what you must. Become the billionaire of richness.
If the economy must be rewritten, let it be unwritten. Get money.
And before,
yeah.
And remember, Kyle, before you sell those stocks,
hold your applesauce until the end. You know, it's a perfect analogy.
Yep. None of this is financial advice, by the way. None of it. Habu, yes, inflation was by design. Red Gunslinger. Keela, thanks for the generous super chat. Thank you for delaying your stream by a day. Today, I've sat through 3 traffic jams, stood out in the rain for an hour for a fire alarm, and spilled my dinner. I'm looking forward to stream and chill.
Oh my.
Listen, I can't promise a lot, but I think we're going to have more fun than that.
I think so.
I think today's stream will be an improvement.
I think so.
On that slew of inconvenience.
It's only up from here.
Hollow, thanks for the super chat. Said I have gifts for you. I was gonna give it to you on Thursday, but the mood is right.
The mood is right. Oh,
thank you.
Oh, nim 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 is giving me. Oh wow, look at these are nice. Oh, I'm giving.
Oh, I'm being gifted this very moment.
Yeah,
by
I'm being given a full set of WhizBiz.
I enjoy. Hollow's
me.
on their way over to you. I enjoy your Stola dress, Hollow. Good fashion. Good fashion.
Ooh. Arctic. Ooh, let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at this. This is all just upgrades. Let's just put it straight in the chest.
Oh yeah.
Get dressed.
Mr. Mox celebrating 4 months, saying
Oh.
thanks for all the good times so far, and more to come. GG.
Well, thank you
People
for
are a
joining
little
us.
excited for Thursday.
Yeah. Which is
A little bit.
It's kind
Just
of
a little bit.
I've got kind of a weird feeling about Thursday.
Why?
Well, because like we're marathoning and people are like, yeah, they're doing it. Like they're going for it. I can't believe someone convinced them. And like, this is just what I would do at this point. Like, if anything, we're making like a poor recording decision, but I just want to do it because I'm really, really excited. Like, I really want to go to Tempest and I just want to see it all through. And you know,
You messaged me when I started feeling bad, and so I've put be honest here. I put no thought into it. I was like, I trust Kyle. I feel terrible.
Yeah.
Sure.
No,
And then
like
I went back to my nap.
I mean, I think it's, you know, it might be a good business decision, but like, I just want to play it. Like, I don't want to sit back and not have an ending that's not marathon, because that's what I do with video games. Like, you build it up, and you go, okay, now it's time, and you run at it. Like that's
time, mofos.
Exactly. Oh wow, look at this hat
Time.
with the little piercings on it. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, I
So-
don't have my earrings on. Speaking of piercing, well, it's just gonna be what we do today.
Do the earrings turn off and on if I do this? No. Okay. Wow. But let's at least see the weapon. Let's see the weapon. Wait, mounting? No, that's not what I want. Oh, that's kind of nice.
Gents, thanks for the 7 months, and thanks to the GG community, I found a static and am pushing the current raid tier, progging the third fight now.
Ooh.
Thanks, guys. Damn, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And this is just the longer we linger here, the more I want to get back to my Black Mage quest. So maybe.
I don't know. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go Red Mage today. I think I'm gonna keep the outfit. I was all ready to Red Mage in. I actually haven't worn
prepared.
this.
You were prepared.
Yeah, I haven't worn this yet, so I'm excited to kind of wear it out.
Nakuru, thanks for the super chat. It's because of the MSQ blue ball.
The blue ball. Yeah.
The blue ball.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
The blue ball.
I wouldn't say that. Yeah, that. You know, I probably should get into it, but that's just teasing that is unfulfilled and unhappy. This has been a happy amount of teasing, and we're gonna marathon. We're gonna finish it, so it's gonna be great. No blue ball. No blue ball.
No blue ball.
A well-structured romantic evening. We've been romantic.
We're going to give everyone what they want. And so that 5 minutes after we do that, they can ask when's the next MSQ stream.
Well,
That's what.
yeah. I mean, to get ahead of that, like there's something like John has been quite thorough, has warned us that there's going to be many requests, even if we end at like 3 a.m. your time. People are still going to be like, now you got to do something called the twinning. You got to go do the twinning. No,
Oh,
we're
I
not.
can tell you right now.
No.
I'll cuss at you.
No, we're not doing
There are any
Thursday.
suggestions.
Will not be ether currents. There'll be no bonus quests that we unlock. We're not gonna go do the twinning when we're done. Like we're doing the end.
We're
and
going to
not-
see credits and go to sleep.
Yes.
That's what we're doing.
Well, other side of credits too. There's a scene, so don't worry about that either. But you know, like we're gonna do that, and we're not gonna be So we have it on reputable sources, multiple sources that we can totally get it done in one stream. Some people are saying it's 12 hours. I think you're remembering kind of in that like ether currenty kind of zone. So don't worry about it. We're professionals. We're professionals around here.
Are we?
Yes, well, we're very. I mean, we're as professional as we could possibly be while being like spoiler free. So it's like DMing, but you don't know all the rules. It's rough at times, but I think we're doing all right.
All right.
I think we're doing all right. As for the other question in the room about G-Shade, that's ridiculous.
What? What? Why are we having this conversation?
If you missed it yesterday, the owner of the creator of G Shade got involved in some really petty madness, and
Really, what madness?
petty madness, and
petty.
and
Okay.
put
I
some
thought you said something else.
like malware in their G Shade program. So yesterday, all the photographers, if you will, of Final Fantasy XIV, and those who casually enjoy G Shade on the side, were in for a bit of a apocalypse yesterday. And I just want to take a hot moment to mention that I have read it. It's all very dramatic and petty and reminds me of guild drama and stuff like that, so I'm not gonna invest a lot into it. There was a thing I used to do on our old Here's the Storm show, our old competitive game show, where I would basically report the times of year to everybody. And this is one of those times. Just so y'all know, everyone gets absolutely insane right before Valentine's Day. It always happens every single year. It's never like it's news. It's not news cycle stuff. It's literally just people get weird this time of year, and it always happens right before Valentine's Day.
Everyone's really stressed about taxes.
Could be taxes. Could be the new year started and, resolutions are falling apart, so people start taking out on each other. When we were younger, it was you're going to be alone for Valentine's Day, so people would try to hook up and try to get in position. Mostly it's just spring fever. People start getting weird and dramatic because they feel spring coming on, and I think in their heart and their minds and their souls, they have hunter-gatherer kind of reactions with oh, who am I gonna spend the summer with and make babies, and how am I going to process the hunt? And so I think a lot of people just get kind of nuts around this time of year, and it always happens. Twitter paid it sometimes, right? That's more the romantic side of things, but just if you've got guild free company drama going on right now, if you've noticed the G Shade thing, just pick it all up and put it in the spring fever everyone's insane box, and it happens every single year. So don't worry about it.
I hope you all enjoyed this session of Kyle goes on a rant that Garrett thinks is bunk.
Yeah, you may
I agree
believe
with
it.
none of that.
You
I
may
agree with
believe
none
it.
of that. I do not.
You may not believe it, but it's true. Happens every year.
I am too high on allergy meds to comment on how insane I think that rant is.
It's nuts. It's winter. Well, that's the problem. Is it's March or whatever. This is the time when I lived in Chicago. There'd be one day of 60, and everyone would go, oh, "I'm wearing shorts," and then it would be just the worst, sleet, awful. 3 months still to go. Christmas is too early in the year. We should have it in February because that's actually winter. So people do it. They get weird. Anyway, shall we quest for great magic?
We should, but not before reading Eric, who's celebrating a month in our memberships, saying Thursday we are finally riding home with the MSQ.
Riding home.
For 5-0 at least.
He's gonna say, that's gonna be the best
riding
part.
Riding .0.
We're fighting Emmett, and when he says the line, when he says riding home, it's gonna be a huge moment. He actually said it.
That's your big call right now. Is that Emmett's going to say riding home?
Yep. It's the world is not enough. Pierce Bronson saying that in the movie. He's gonna say the thing.
Does he say the world is not enough and the world is not enough?
He does. Yeah, he says the world's not enough.
The first two Brosnan Bond movies are really good, and the second two are really bad.
It's like that. Yeah.
I've seen GoldenEye and Tomorrow Never Dies many times. I've seen World Is Not Enough maybe 3 times, and I've seen whatever the one with Halle Berry is when it was in theaters, and then I never needed to watch it again.
Nah, that one was
terrible.
We had it on DVD, so I watched it often enough, but it wasn't good. Yes,
I'm a Tomorrow Never Dies fan. I think Tomorrow Never Dies is a woefully underappreciated James Bond movie.
That one's okay. Wait, was that the one with the news guy with
Yeah, the dude from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. All right, exactly. That's
Yeah.
I love my favorite scene of that whole movie is when he deletes back to add more dramatic words. They really predicted the future. It was really a moment in time.
That was already a pretty dramatic. The news and the media in England were already pretty dramatic at that time. We were catching up. We were catching up here in the States. Pimpy, thanks for the super chat. Said, "Sup nerds? Hope you recover quickly, Garrett. Wishing you the best on any future solo instant battles. I'm gonna fail today, and I'm leaving myself open to it. If anyone tells me to read today, I will ban you. That's all I'm gonna tell you right now. If I see read the text for the shit that doesn't have a chat bubble, I will ban you. I have no patience today."
Yep.
Biden, thank you for the super chat. Said, "My suggestion is this: edge this community, edge them hard, tease them, and snatch MSQ streams away from them at the last minute. Make them pay."
Oh wow. Oh wow. Biden's been here for the long ride, so that.
I mean, listen.
Yeah.
Listen. The most toxic members of the Final Fantasy XIV community are the people that just want you to MSQ as fast as possible.
Sure. I mean,
so if anyone deserves it, it's those people.
I mean, they're not looking for a community. Maybe they already have a community, right? Like they're here for one thing. So that's not the audience we're catering to, because we're gonna keep playing the game after we beat the MSQ. Like I totally get.
We see your angry comments.
Yeah,
and we also see you don't have a GG next to your name, so we don't care.
brutal. But if you're like a variety streamer and you were like putting the MSQ in and spreading it around, and like I could see, but it's a very processed breakdown around these parts. We have a plan. We have a plan.
Yeah. By the way, I'm not brave for everyone yelling spitting facts. This is a non-MSQ day, so the people that are here, this is about as safe as our audience gets for me. I can be as truth bomby as I want. No one's y'all are very nice. Y'all are our safety audience. Yeah.
It is fun. Yeah, that's probably the weirdest one. It's like, man, I really wish their streams were smaller. It's like, you come by we do. Like
we have plenty of them. They're the ones where we don't MSQ.
You can hang out.
Come on by.
Yeah, come on by. Come by today. It's fine.
We will reach out and hang out with you.
It's fine. I
Were you here Friday? Friday was so much fun. We talked about music for a literal hour.
It was wonderful. Now I
had so much fun Friday.
That one will always that one always gets me, because Kristen streamed for years and years, and there was a time when someone was like, "Oh man, I never share your streams because I don't want you to grow. I just love the small atmosphere in here." And it was just like, whoa.
Dude, that is like so freaking toxic.
Like nothing grosser has ever been said in a chat. Probably not true, but holy
no,
shit.
definitely factually untrue. But yeah. Back when we were doing the Twitch thing, I saw shit like that all the time.
The huge pile of weapons valley.
Yeah, I just got a big old pile too. Got myself a Susano grimoire. That's attractive. What does it look like when I open it? Ooh, I might need to
completely sidelined by sweet weaponry there. Thank you for the decorations.
Yes, it's very nice. It's very nice.
I do have kind of a rule for myself that I don't wear anything I haven't beaten, as best I can, but it falls apart. It falls apart.
So I just saw it fly by. Someone said allergy med Garrett is like 3-drink Garrett.
Dude, allergy meds will mess you up, man. Allergy meds will mess you up.
Oh boy, yeah. I'm having a day. I'm having a couple of days. Kazlo, thanks for this. Actually, this is all Viden's fault.
Okay.
Viden came told us to edge this community. By the way, Kyle, I recommend Blink-182's new song. It's called Edging. It's great.
Oh. Like the pizza cutter?
Sure, Kyle.
Yeah.
Like the pizza cutter.
Yeah. Because it's no point in all
There's
edge.
no other meaning.
Yeah.
There's no other meaning of edging. None whatsoever. Kazlo, thanks for super chat. Can I recommend doing the twinning before your Shadowbringers review vid? You can. We may not listen.
There's a good point that might there's probably a good chance that just naturally happens, because we have to process the video and put it together, and we'll probably have a Monday stream.
That's also possible. Possible.
So
yeah.
I can see it just
happening. Our
happening.
MSQ video.
I can see it just kind of happening that way.
Anything past that stream will delay the release of the video.
Yes.
That's the hard truth of it. That's the hard truth of it. So, yeah. Yeah. Generic Nerd said another month of Kyle having a conspiracy board and Garrett being the sensible one. Yep. Pretty much. Although that might be the first time in my life I've been called sensible.
The sensible one. Damn, I've gone too far. Tyler, welcome to the Gearbox.
I should roast Final Fantasy players more often.
Wow.
Getting new members. Yeah.
Nice.
Thomas, thanks for the month. Said thanks for the talk, Dad.
You're welcome.
Anytime.
Hey, anytime. You know, it's an important conversation to have. You know, it's a very important conversation to have.
Yeah. Song of the Crane said, "What's the plan for Super Chats Thursday?" Mute. We're not gonna mute Super Chats.
Yeah, like not mute it, but I mean,
I'm not gonna stay up till. I'm not gonna marathon session at MSQ and mute Super Chats. What? What do you? No way. No way.
So here.
We'll see.
So here's like, this is a small, you know, this is our intimate crowd. Like, let's be real here. Like, it's a weird position to be in because we're not going to make some grandiose plan about how we're going to handle super chats into the future because MSQ streams are finite. Like, so if we made some sort of like big, like, okay, from now on, super chats are treated like this, and we're going to do all these rules and what, like, we're kicking it today. So we don't want to make a bunch of like systems in place that then don't hold up when the MSQ's over anyway. So what you can rest assured on is that Thursday will be passionate. And I'm talking like, I want people to be like dead or dressed like Asians. Like we're going to the Tempest, we're going to Emmett's house, and I don't want to see like your underwear. You know, I want to see if you're in underwear, you're like dead on the floor. This is a terrible place we're going, right? Like we're going to be in the zone. And at this point, we have crossed from like production video into just like, this is the end of Dragon Age and I'm going to freaking end it because I'm so excited. So that energy will roll with the stream. But there will be no there will be no like formalized plans, you know, like to...
We'll do it as we always have. We'll try and keep up with them to the best of our abilities, and we'll stick around afterwards to read to read them all, you know. It's how we do. It's how we do. KLG Chaos said, finally hit 6 months. Can't stay long, but we'll watch the VOD later. I've set aside time to watch all of Thursday. Have fun. Sweet. Well, welcome to the Purple Party, KLG Chaos. Yeah. Thanks for the 6 months. Really appreciate it. Honkers says, so you're some kind of Shadowbringer? Emmett Selk, Final Fantasy 14 Shadowbringers. Thank you for your... I'm so glad that you only get one first super chat, and that's what you decided to use yours on.
And how can this be?
It was by design.
He is the Quasar Shadowbringer.
Chris, Fat Catton, and Stick the Figure. Bam, 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 in a row. Welcome to the Gearbox, all of you. Thanks for signing up. Appreciate your membership. Use and abuse your emojis.
Please do.
Also, link your YouTube to your Discord, then you'll get access to our members-only channels. So, go do that. Brett, super chatted. Do you got one more review vid for the Mount Gold stuff planned before the marathon session, or are you going to bundle it all up into the ending video? Brett, you should watch tomorrow's video.
Yes.
That's what I'm going to say.
Tomorrow's video will please you.
I'm coming in hot out of editing for this stream. Tomorrow's video is good.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Kyle, did you see the joke? Did you see the joke? Have you been in the file at all today?
No, I haven't been in the file yet today.
I added a joke.
Oh, yeah?
In
I'm
there
excited to see it.
That I kind of want to screen share with you and make you watch it because I want to see your reaction.
Oh, wow. Oh, was this the footage I saw in the B-roll folder uploaded this morning?
There's you would have seen a lot of footage.
Awesome.
It involves a car.
I'm excited. I'm very excited.
It involves a car. Yeah. Vextress, thank you for the 10 memberships gifted. Damn. Thank you very much. That's extremely kind. Make sure you thank Vextress if you were the recipient of one of those gifted memberships. Arcade, also joining the Purple Party. Nice. Said, oh, hell yeah. Excited for the role quest completion and the MSQ finale. Yeah. It's a good week if you're a grinding gear fan.
It is, yes.
You're a member of the Gearbox.
Oh, and we have like a super stacked week too, because the podcast Thursday, we're going to be joined by Macro Meatball. So we're going to do a video game music talk on the podcast Thursday.
You just call him Macro?
Micro? What? Excuse me.
Marco.
Oh, really? I've been misreading it in my own head the whole time. I thought, video games. I was like, oh, that's sick. Macro Meatball. I love that name. Yeah. Just roll with it.
Oh, shit. Yeah, Marco's going to be on the show on Thursday. Marco's going to be a good time. We're going to talk to him about, YouTubing, but also Final Fantasy, I would imagine. And yes. I hear he's switching some things up, so we'll probably talk to him about that if he's ready to talk about it.
Nice. Yeah, no, that'll be fun. We'll do some hard-hitting questions about, like, why is music good?
Yeah. And Caddy, thanks for the 7 months. Said, you heard him, everybody. Everyone show up Thursday in your finest underwear and play dead emote ready to go.
Perfect.
When Cox again? When we announce it.
Yeah. He's a busy guy.
When Cox has time.
Yes.
We will Cox again. We'll get our Cox on when Cox is ready. Thanks. Oh, damn, Stevie. Thanks for the 5 memberships.
Much appreciated. Yeah.
Mike, thanks for the super chat. Said super pumped about MSQ and Marco all in 1 week. I too am excited for Macro. It's gonna be a good time.
And on that note, now that I've horribly
musical note, because we're talking about Marco.
Yep, exactly. Let us to the first. Let us to the first and zoom out.
I came here from the first. You made me pour it out for the fourth just to go back to the first.
Well, you know,
bastard.
This isn't canon.
Oh, that's fourth job. Crystarium. Oh, we're not in a party. But I cannot sing Old MacDonald as a dyslexic, but Aaron, that made me laugh. And OIE instead of EIO.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
I appreciate the effort.
If anything, for me, it would be OI3I3. So yeah, we got my association is my B's, D's, Q's, and honestly, whatever a word could look like otherwise. Here we go. We gotta go to.
I was spelling my last name to someone this week. I've sent you a party invite, by the way.
Did you?
Okay.
Just
getting ghosted by you. I was spelling my last name to someone this week, and for the first time, and they were like, "You sound like you've spelt that many times in your life." And I was like, I work with someone who is dyslexic, and it is just hell for them.
I just go to your Twitter every time I need to write your name. I just I cannot remember it. And then there was that brief time where I was hanging out with you and Ben almost exclusively. That was hell. I couldn't spell anyone's name.
Oh God, Ben's last name is Zweifel. Yeah, and there's actually we're the same because his is ZWEI and mine is WEI is how our last names start. Not that helps you at all.
Oh,
because then mine mirrors with the EI at the end, and then it's just hell. It's dyslexic hell. My last name. It's the pits.
I gotta let the cat out, and then we'll roll.
Noise. Where are we going? Oh, we're going back over to music, I believe. My good friend Garrett Wine Swirl. Yes, swirl your wine, everybody, for reasons. I'm not a wine aficionado. We did get a wine fridge though, and I am enjoying properly chilled wine. It's quite nice. As opposed to that thing you do when you're like, I want wine, and you didn't think ahead, so you like shove it in the ice box of your freezer for 15 minutes and hope that gets it cold enough. Baggins Wolf is correct. It is pronounced Wine Zerpel. That is canon. That is another one of the reflections of Garrett. Oh, man. These allergy meds, y'all. These allergy meds. Let me tell you. Trying to keep up with chat. What are we rolling eyes about? Rolling eyes about you, Kara? Oh, okay. Simply stop having allergies. That would be nice. That would be lovely. That sounds like a good time.
All right. After opting to flip my trash to explore it, the cat has settled in his bed. So we will see if he maintains this.
So it was a false decar thing.
Yeah, it was a false decar thing. We'll see. We'll see about you, Car.
Well, Mike is super pumped for MSQ and Marco all in 1 week.
Oh, perfect.
Are you saying for today, Mike? What about the roll quest?
No,
we prepared this lovely stream as Kyle gets up to walk away. An unknown character super chatted coming for Wednesday, you say? Give you the Garrett. Nicely done. All
right, I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm just breathing through here. Gabriel's celebrating 2 months. Glad you're stoked for Thursday. Yeah. It starts at 11 p.m. your time. You're going to be with us the whole way. Dang.
Wow, yeah.
That's dedication, Holmes.
That's late.
Ty Rio, thank you for joining us. Welcome to the Gearbox. Appreciate your membership. Scott said, I look forward to these streams so much. For context, I'm currently sanding drywall. So yeah, thanks so much for keeping so many people sane.
That's awesome.
That's not fun. That's
No,
not fun. I've sanded drywall.
No, I've had jobs where I've gotten to listen to stuff, and it helps a lot. So thanks for choosing us. Thanks for being here. Good luck to you on the drywall.
Back when I was horribly underpaid, doing graphic design for tabletop games, podcasts.
Yep.
Saved my life.
Date entry, riding the L in
Yeah.
in Chicago. The L has a different meaning now about like losing. So I do.
That's taken L.
That's
taken
Yeah, the big L. Yeah, they're riding the big L.
Yeah.
Downtown every day.
Super chatted. Imagine needing allergy meds in the dead of winter. Florida sounds like hell's left armpit. Hey, I don't have snow, which to me is a massive positive. So,
And I'm allergic to barometric pressure, so we all have super lame things about us sometimes.
yes, and we went from like the 50s to the 80s in a day here. So like it's just throwing me for a loop.
Yeah, that's
my sinuses are just hell at the moment.
Being over 20 will do that.
And Darkman said, I got to run, but look forward to packages from me in your P.O. boxes by the end of the week. Have a great stream. Oh, thank you,
Awesome.
Darkman. I need to check that. I believe things have been mailed to us, and I haven't been to it yet.
Yeah, they're like coordinating in a spoiler chat that they don't want us to look at. So it's in the spoiler thing. So as long as you have that muted, you won't see it. But Kristen is in there as a mod, and she's able to kind of coordinate. So I can let you know if something requires your attention. Via Kristen.
Wonderful. You'll let me know when my Xenos body pillow arrives.
Exactly.
Cool. Duncan, thanks for the 8 months. I would like the second suggestion of the twinning prior to 5-0 wrap up. It is relevant. Well,
I think
we'll see.
Yeah.
Do you want another week tacked on to getting the video? Is the question.
Right. It should naturally work out because probably that Monday we would do the most relevant 5.0 things. But if the twinning is a 5.1 thing, because we haven't looked it up yet, it'll be held off until a 5.1 because that's the order they wanted you to digest the content.
You're giving too much information.
I'm giving too much information.
Stuck in the weeds.
Okay.
Well, if you give this much information, we're gonna get stuck in the planning weeds with stream.
Yeah, and then they'll tell you, sure. I'm just saying, like, I got fingers on the. I've got my blinders
See,
on,
now we're
but
getting
I've
a
got
bunch of
fingers
its
on the
5-0
pulse.
replies. It's getting a bunch of 5-0 replies, and now they're gonna want you to reply to that, and we're gonna plan this whole thing on stream.
Nah. I'm just talking. It's what I do. I'm gonna talk to cigarettes here.
I'm just telling you how it's gonna go.
You're
say,
right.
Well, maybe it's 5.1, and then someone's gonna tell you it's not, and then we're gonna get pushed to commit to doing the twinning before the video, which we're not gonna commit to do. So I'm just telling you right now. I've been through this before.
Good.
I've seen it before. Imagine, if you will, Kyle, dragons.
Imagine, if you will,
Imagine
hollow
hearing
pursuit.
rock music in Walmart.
A hollow pursuit.
Sirig says. Not
Cigarettes.
you, not Siri. Shut up, Siri. You can read this guy.
Okay. If he's got sideburns and he's doing the wrong job, right? He's an archer? What's his problem? Let me guess. You're standing in front of Sirig Bounty Hunter what the hell is that word? Peripheral? Non-parallel?
I've never seen that word in my life. I have no idea.
Non-pareal, because you have a mind to aid me in felling the dread Phronesis.
Phronesis?
So, I have the right of it. Or do I have the right of it? I won't lead with making fun of his name. I'll just repeat what he awkwardly said.
Sure.
Willing to throw caution to the wind and strike off to do battle with a nigh indomitable foe, eh? Why, I've got the feeling the two of us will get along just fine. Allow me to elaborate. Pharaoh isn't the run-of-the-mill stray sin eater. He's one of the nastiest the realm has seen,
Went with Phronesis, and now you're calling him Pharaoh.
It's easier. Formed from the remains of one of those God's damned warriors of light. There are 4 of them, all told, and maybe a secret 5th. Crawled up from the bowels of the deepest hell after being buried for nigh on a century. If the tales are true, people have come to call them the cardinal virtues, to be extra confusing. Before he was transformed into a Sin Eater, Pharaoh was none other than Archmage Nilebert, whose baleful magics and lame name were feared across the realm over. Though he's
Wow, you're just coming for this poor guy.
yeah, but you know, this is where Final Fantasy loses me a lot of the time with the eye patch, wizard hat, big hat kind of business. Like this is my Achilles heel, like Final Fantasy art style, where I'm like, ooh, I don't know about that. Though it's only been a few short years since he first showed up in Amarang, he's already preyed on far too many innocents with his foul sorcery. Not keen on seeing their trade routes distributed, the local merchants have placed a healthy bounty on his head. Of course, I'd like nothing more than to fell the fiend single-handed and claim the entire bounty myself. Unfortunately, circumstances have dictated that I recruit a companion. That's where you come in. Provided that you can prove to me that you possess a rather specialized set of skills that I require, I promise I'll make it worth your while. Not a bad offer, wouldn't you say? If you fancy yourself up to the task, come find me in Amarang. I meant to set off for there shortly. I mean to set off to there shortly.
And he's off.
I don't care if there's lore tied. It's goofy. We all have our personal preferences. And what, if you don't have both eyes open, you get possessed by demons or something like that?
I like the big mage hats.
I would feel different if anime in general hadn't gotten weird about eye patches long ago. So I don't like anime eye patches. They're weird. They're fetishy, and it's just kind of odd. Don't. Where are we going? Where am I going? I'm thinking about Hollow Pursuits. Thinking about those Hollow Pursuits.
Kyle will be taking over the role of Garrett today and talking about shallow artistic decisions that ruin games for him.
Yeah. Like Imagine Dragons, it's but an opinion. Heading northernly.
Oh, we can fly now.
Yeah, we can. We put them to work. We did it.
They fly now.
You must, huh?
Every time. I can't help it. I love Oscar Isaac.
Now, Thancred was temporarily damaged. So, you know, like, if you're going to have a temporary eye patch, I more mean, like, the little girl shows up with the eye patch and, like, you know, like, Persona 5, any of that kind of stuff. I'm just like, why is there such an epidemic of little girls who have their eyes stabbed out? This is getting weird. It must be a thing. It must be a thing.
Well, in ancient Greek mythology, Kyle.
Oh, of course. So you came. It's good to see someone who isn't all talk.
We are come.
As fortune would have it, another Sin Eater, a far less imposing specimen than Pharaoh, of course, has been sighted just to the west of here. Prove to me you have the skill to back up your words, and we'll talk further. To the Sin Eater. In my red mage chair. I look fabulous today.
Red mage. Oh, wait. To the right? To the right.
Yes.
There's we must destinate. I am destinating.
If you replace your eyeball with a gem socket, that's kind of badass. I would say you rock that.
And now he's going to move that. Watch as Kyle moves that goalpost.
I'm not moving the goalpost. I'm still.
Watch as he moves that goalpost.
No, dude. The eye patch is still super lame. And if you replaced it with a gem, that's badass. That's badass. And you shouldn't be wearing an eye patch. Unless it's like a Cyclops thing, but I've never seen them do that. So it still holds up. If you like lift it to steal souls or something like that, that's badass too. But still, never seen anyone do that. So it stands. It stands. Good show, friend.
Kyle does not stand eye patches.
I wasn't sure what to expect from you, but seeing you in battle has left me with little doubt. Seems I found myself a formidable ally. So, I extend the offer in earnest. Help me hunt down... All right, I'll get this right. What is it? Phroneses? Phroneses?
I would have gone with Phronesis.
Phronesis.
You.
Okay, Phronesis.
I'm not sure.
The shrinking of the bladder, phronesis. And we'll split the bounty down the middle. Well, what do you say? That's
If
the
your
spirit.
phronesis is enlarged, please consult a
Exactly. It
physician.
sounds like that. Now there's more you should know before we proceed. Come with me to Mordsuk, my base of operations, and I'll fill you in on the details. To the souk.
The souk. More of it. I had more soup for lunch.
Nice.
Coat the throat.
Nice.
You gotta coat the throat. So Ricardo, thanks for the super chat. Speaking of Valentina Day, there's an official 14 Twitter sweepstakes where you can win unique in-game glams and hair if you take goose photos with your lover, BFF, pal, etc. Hint, hint.
Goose? As
Goose
in like
photos?
touching the buttocks?
Or they mean G-pose photos?
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
All right.
I'm gonna assume
Okay.
because O is next to P, and we got two O's next to each other. Yep. Well, Kyle,
Yes.
will you take a selfie with me?
Sure. In G-pose, which we don't know how to do.
I looked at it one time and I was like, I could lose hours to this, and I
Yeah.
got scared and ran away.
Welcome to Mordsuk, friend. As you can see, it's a bustling trading post frequented by merchants from across the realm. Least it was, before Pharaoh Phronesis showed up and started preying on the unwitting adventurers, travelers. Hence the bounty, you see. I'm just going back to Pharaoh. The lucrative reward has attracted the attention of one capable bounty hunter after the next, yet the fiend still roams free. Can you imagine why? Those few who have seen Pharaoh and return to tell the tale speak of the great horrors they witnessed. I like horrors. Cavernous black holes materializing out of thin air, swallowing everything around them into the abyss. People have taken to calling them the Hollows. Rumor has it that one barely has time to lay eyes on Pharaoh before he summons forth the Hollows, which proceed to consume everything in sight. And I do mean everything. Just the other day, an entire caravan was devoured by the Hollows, leaving only nothingness behind. Mages have postulated that these holes are literally tears in the fabric of our reality, gateways to another world, to put it another way. At any rate, suffice to say that the next man who comes back from the void will be the first.
That's it right there. If you wear an eye patch, you look at it with one eye, you'll be fine.
And yet, there's something odd about it all. Witnesses say that Pharaoh doesn't seem to go out of his way to prey on people or settlements. He simply shambles across the ways, summoning hollows one after the next, and the destruction follows as a matter of course. Needless to say, drawing too near to the fiend is tantamount to suicide. Even attacks from afar have been all but futile, as Pharaoh simply summons the hollows to consume every incoming arrow. With every conceivable means of attack foiled, even the most savvy bounty hunters have all but thrown up their hands, even though the bounty now stands at some 9 or 10-fold the original amount. I'm of a different mind, however. The way I see it, if only there were a way to neutralize the hollows, we'd more than stand a chance against Pharaoh himself.
Oh, you think if you neutralize the thing that's killing everybody, you'd have a chance?
This is why I require your services. See, that's why he's the idea man. He's got big ideas.
No one else thought of this.
No, it's big ideas. Your easy triumph over the Sin Eaters spoke clear. You're a mage of no common skill. If anyone has the arcane knowledge and aptitude to help me figure out a way to defend against the hollows, it's somebody I advanced accidentally. It's you. Don't worry, I fully intend to shoulder my share of the burden. And so I plan to gather all the information we need before I ask you to put yourself in harm's way. And with that, I'd best get to work. Once I've formulated a proper plan of attack, we'll talk again. Until then, I suggest you continue to hone your casting skills. The battle that awaits us will not be an easy one.
And with that, this is indeed a roll quest.
Yep, it's underway. The Pharaoh.
The Pharaoh. Hey, Zamboozle, thanks for the super chat. Said, fun fact, 1.0 Black Mage Thaumaturge lore. The eye patch was because the mage had gouged out that eye to make a new materia slot.
That's badass. That's badass.
You like eye patches now, or are you still
no. That's
noted
still
eye
that's
patch hater?
I love Hand of Vecna. I love removing one's body parts to replace it with other cool body parts, grafting. Like all that makes for great storytelling. I still think the hat eye patch combo is silly. You know what? It's like wearing kind of wearing.
I was gonna say someone should just tell Fred Durst, get the red cap, but also wear an eye patch, and Kyle will be a big Limp Bizkit fan.
I mean, I'm also in the Pacific Northwest, so to me, wearing sunglasses and a hat at the same time is overkill. Like, it's kind of down that line. Like, it's two toothpicks. Yeah, Eddie Izzard. Eddie Izzard had a great bit about two toothpicks. One toothpick, cool guy. Two toothpicks, what the hell? What the hell? So it's two toothpicks. You've gone so the clock of cool has pushed past the point of cool and has become lame.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yep.
Ah, there you are. And your timing couldn't be better. As luck would have it, a little bird told me that Pharaoh was sighted in the vicinity not long ago. Don't you worry, I have no intention of rushing in like a fool. My plan is to shadow the Sin Eater from afar. That we might observe the hollows with our own eyes and formulate a suitable plan of attack. To that end, I procured this mannequin here as a merchant acquaintance of mine at the Crystarium. By setting it in Pharaoh's trail, I mean to gauge just how wide of a berth we must keep from the fiend so as not to be sucked in the void. I like this is a practical plan. Shed no tears for the little fellow friend. His sacrifice will be the key to our success. And
It's
yet,
like fishing for tremors. I'm into this.
it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And as you can see, he's not quite the best state of repair. Pray, lend me a hand in procuring what we need to get him back on his feet. You're a lifesaver, friend. I just spotted nasty-looking sand skin Sibylle lurking about the east of here. And I do believe one of their tendons should serve well to put some spring back in the little fellow's step. Snag one for me, and I'll see to the repairs. Or is there... He doesn't actually have a mannequin. Okay, cool. Right, okay. He's referring to it like it's next to him, but it is not.
It's like a Canadian girlfriend.
I thought you hated Avenue Q.
That's just kind of a running gag in general. Avenue Q did not invent the joke of your fake Canadian girlfriend.
True, but it is my favorite version of it.
I don't hate Avenue Q. I just like the WoW mission of it better than the actual product itself.
Hostile presence.
It's so hostile.
So very hostile. I don't actually...
Like allergy meds Garrett.
Allergy meds Garrett, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen.
So hostile.
Ladies
so
and gentlemen.
hostile. Look away, Marion. Oh no. It's the college syllabus, everybody.
What?
It's the Samson Syllabus.
Yep. The syllabus.
Someone who just wrapped up school.
Should have
See
read
anything
it.
that looks like syllabus and I get sweaty. Dude, I had the first day of school late for class, don't know what your class is dream the other night.
Oh no! Because yeah, you recently finished, right? So yeah. Yeah.
However, it was online. Like it looked like my high school campus more than anything else in the dream. Which was weird, man. I haven't thought about high school in a long time.
Any luck finding that tendon? For my part, I've acquired something that should serve as a makeshift gear. Cost me an arm and a leg, but hey, if it helps us claim the bounty in the end, it'll be more than worth it. That always look like grape leaves. Perfect. Yes. I reckon this is durable and elastic enough to replace the mannequin's snapped drive belt. I'll fetch my toolbox and get started straight away. In the meantime, why don't you scout out a suitable lookout point? Pharaoh was last sighted just southeast of town. Try to find us a spot on higher ground, out of sight from the main thoroughfare. Sweet.
All right.
Yeah.
Thoroughfare is a underutilized word.
Yeah, you like thoroughfare? I have no
like
opinions.
a thoroughfare.
I haven't really thought about
It's a good word.
thoroughfares.
I thoroughly enjoy the word thoroughfare.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, there's more syllabuses. Logan, thanks for the first super chat. Says, speaking of Valentinas, when are we going to see the bromance officiated? We need an Eorzean wedding to celebrate the beautiful bromance of such caliber. Kyle is betrothed to another.
Oh yeah, I'm already spoken for. Kristen is leveling, and we'll be getting married in the future. I just wanted to take a quick stop at Twitch. I just wanted to make a quick stop here. Twitch.
Twitch?
Yep, Twitch. This tower is called
purple?
Twitch. No,
is it?
The tower's called Twitch.
Do you have to watch 5 ads before you can even visit the tower?
You do. Yeah, it gets kind of weird,
Okay.
you know, and like auto husting doesn't really work
Gotcha.
anymore. But it's
Gotcha.
a monument to what it once was. That's mine, Solomir. Yes, is that I signed up for a class that I forgot about, and now it's test day. That's mine. Yeah, that one is a frequenter, probably 6 times a year.
I get the in class but in my underwear dream a lot too.
Oh, really? I've never.
Yeah.
Huh. Never had a. Look at this guy. He's cute.
Oh, he is
Yeah.
cute. Look at that.
Oh,
He's
there,
got a grabbing
friend.
arm.
That gets me excited. I hope we see more Alexander kind of like business in the future.
squeezing arm.
Oh, there, friend. As you can see, our clockwork friend is back in tip-top shape. And since it appears you've found us the perfect lookout spot, why don't we get down to work? I'll kindle us a fire. We might be here for a while. Well, I'll be. There's the bastard. Look closely now and hold your gaze. You must witness the sheer horror with your own eyes. Oh, they're building this up.
Sir, I've seen some shit. You're gonna have to
Behold!
show me something a little more impressive.
Behold the horror! No, we mustn't send out the mannequin too soon. If Pharaoh sees it, he may very well blast it to bits before we get a chance to investigate the hollows.
We have been shown a hole. I just imagining you being like red-faced with anger every time they get a close-up of his face.
Just absolutely fuming. And there he goes. I'll send the mannequin to trail him. Let's sit back and enjoy the show. No, cutie.
Someone has a loose understanding of anatomy with the way that arm is hinged.
Yeah. Just as I expected. Gone without a trace. Shed no tears for our little friend, though his sacrifice we not just how much distance we must keep from the hollows to avoid being sucked into the void. Now it's your turn. Let's edge a bit closer and see what we can observe. Mind you, take care not to wander too close, lets you fancy a vacation to a dark, shadowy abyss. Oh, nice wind. It's as if the shadowy whirlwind rages inside, ready to suck anything and everything into the void. I've seen many a horrific sight in my day, but this sends a shiver up my spine.
Let's gaze into it and go mad. Oh, here we go again.
Let me out! It's so dark in here!
All boys are Lalafels, confirmed.
Why the pale face, friend? You look as if you've seen a ghost. I explain how I see ghosts all the time. A voice, you say? From inside the hollow, but that's impossible.
Is anyone out there? Please help me! Help me get out of here!
I love the idea of just yelling over here.
Over here! I'll do Are You Alive? That sounds like a question I'd ask at this point.
Was that a voice? Is someone out there? If you can hear me, please, you must help me. I can't see anything. No road, no trees, not even an ether current to follow. Which way do I go? How do I get out of this place?
This voice. What in the God's name is it saying? The voice of a boy, you say? Claims he's lost inside, with no ether current to follow. Sounds like he's adrift in the flow. Not unlike what would happen if an etherite was, which one was teleporting to, was destroyed in mid-journey. Wait a minute. What if there were some way we could channel your ether into the void? Might that not allow your etheric form to serve as a beacon of some sort to guide the child back to us? Of course. Not that I know how we go about that. You reckon that you could do just that? I won't even think of asking how. Do your damnedest. Whizbiz. We got
Lucky
Whizbiz.
for you, you found us.
Ah. Wicked white! I knew you were no ordinary sinner, but even still, you find ways to surprise me.
We have a boy. Would you like me to read boy?
Yeah, you may read boy.
Where am I?
Well, I'll be damned. There was a child inside. Our little expedition has left us with more questions than answers, eh? But, for now, this boy needs our care. Let us carry him back to Mortsuk and find him a warm bed and some nourishment.
Child acquired. Xbox achievement ping shows up.
It'd be like childhood dreams or some bad pun. I hate those things.
Yeah. And now I've got to sort through my Last of Us recordings, and there's all those trophy auto screenshots. I'm like,
yeah.
Shit about this.
Defeat. The worst one was because they just started around God of War 3, so you like kill a god and it's like hand with a plan, and you're like, thanks for ruining the moment.
Hand with a plan. The god in the hand is worth 2 in the ripped throat.
Dude, they're so bad. They're so bad. I do like the Steam ones though, because I always find it interesting how many people have them. Those ones are kind of useful. Interesting. The boy rests for now. He is weak but not wounded. That's as far as I can tell. Needless to say, his presence raises questions. Are there others trapped on the other side of the hollows? If so, might they also be returned to our world alive? There is much we must ask him when he awakes. On another subject, this might be an odd question, but have you ever looked after a child before? I like this guy. You don't say. In that case, he's all yours. I'm jesting, friend. I can't very well tie you down here forever. Worry not, I'll manage somehow. I suppose the first order of the day should be to get some food in his belly. He does look terribly pale after all. Methinks I'll go hunting for some meat. No, perhaps I should take him to a physician first. I didn't know that word because I've never seen it in this game. After all,
Here's the Chirurgeon.
yes, he may be suffering from some ailment. Inscrutable? To the eye. Or maybe I should, damn it all. I knew I wasn't cut out for this. Okay, I thought we were gonna have a trauma-free questing experience, but now I realize it's gonna get attached to the kid.
It's Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, I'm just,
What do you expect?
He seems well adjusted, you know? He seems into it. Ah, there you are. You'll be happy to know the boy is awake, and it seems to be no worse for wear. Physically speaking, at least. There's one rub, you see. He has no recollection of where he came from, or how he managed to get swallowed up into the void. In fact, other than his own name, Tainer, he can't remember much of anything at all. If we make a copy, we can name it Retainer. He should.
Oh my God.
He seems to. He seems a good lad, mind you. Eats my half-arsed cooking with a smile and nary a word of complaint. Yet I reckon he's hurting inside and badly. We must reunite him with his parents with all due speed. I suggest that he go for a stroll around Mortsuk in the hopes that the sights might help him to jog his memories. He can't have wandered far. Why don't you go check up on him? Have we taken care of a child? What child am I forgetting about? I mean, I guess you could say Alize and Alphino we take care of.
We tried to take care of Omen Child. They
Oh,
wouldn't let
Omen
me
Child.
Take care of Omen Child the way he should be taken care of.
A Knuckle-Eye was a child from a void of some sort.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't feel like I took care of Gabu.
We've kind of failed horribly.
Yeah,
If Gabu is the child we took care of, no one should ever let us around a child.
Well, we put him up for adoption. We put him in the Maelstrom, veterinary's clinic there.
Yeah. Kizkill Fox, thanks for the super chat. Find him in a warm bed in midday in a desert town. Do you understand that reference, Kyle? Because I don't.
I don't. Could be a reference. Could also. I'm just bracing myself for all the the lights not warm kind of conversations that are about to be had in chat. So if it is,
oh yeah,
if it is a reference, I apologize that we missed it. Asking when the next MSQ stream. What are you doing? You subscribe to the channel. It's right there. What are you doing? Check the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Like and subscribe.
Wait, what? Huh?
I'm just arguing.
What?
I'm arguing with chat.
Why are you arguing with chat?
Just throwing it out there.
Why?
Oh, someone was asking when the next MSQ is, but it's already up. It's
already up.
It's
Subscribe to the channel.
It's right there.
It's already up. It's on there. It's in the Discord.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
Yep.
Everywhere, all at once. It is not everything, however. We do not have hot
I
dog hands.
I haven't seen that.
It's okay. I think it was a little oversold.
Oh, it was
in my
overhyped by
opinion.
the. Yeah, maybe.
It needs an edit. It's a little too proud of itself and kind of does the same thing for a little too long, in my opinion.
We're halfway through Dune. We've been watching that.
Oh, the movie?
Yeah, I haven't been able to finish it yet. Kids have been busy, but
Gotcha.
I'm looking forward to talking to you about that.
I look forward to it as well.
You don't count Reen? No, Reen's not a child. Not yet. That'd be a fun scene to have, where they get to be a child.
Childlike.
Yeah, childlike for sure, but like that's the weight of great duty. There's an elegant way to put that. I forget that. Thrust upon you and whatnot, but I think Alphino and Alize have more childlike demeanors at times. I don't think Grey got to enjoy her childhood. Was forced to be older before her time. Gregory Comics says, this game is second only to listening to the Decemberists in your increasing your vocabulary.
Never gotten into the Decemberists, but I understand that enough about them to say that that's an accurate statement.
Oh, what was the one song? What was the one song they did that was famous? Where the whale. They brought like a whale out on stage.
I have no idea.
Portland-based.
I can't help you.
It's like a talkie. It's like a talkie music. The Mariner's Revenge. Mariner's Revenge. Thank you, everybody. Oh, I've been with I've helped Doman kids a lot. That's true. That was actually, there was a lot of quests dealing with kids. All right, but moving on.
We talked to Retainer. Do not tell me you weren't the one who rescued me from the flow, yes? I feel from you the same warmth that reached out to me when I was adrift in the ether. My haircut is terrible.
Most kids have bad haircuts.
That is true. I had a terrible haircut as a child.
You didn't sit still. See, that's the problem. Well, I'll be damned. The boy's a sharp one.
That's very personal. That comment was very personal. Felt very personal.
It's hard to cut children's hair. And that's not the least of it. The carer who examined him said that they could feel great power welling from within him, despite his young age. Tenor here seems to possess a remarkable command of the magical arts.
Perhaps I do, and yet I cannot say. Try as I might, I can recall nothing of who I am, or where I came from. Only the darkness.
No needs for apologies, boy. You did seem well just to make it back to us. Or you did well. Speaking of which, can you remember anything at all of what you felt when you were adrift in the void?
That I remember, or at least I think I do. I recall a vague sensation of someone passing alongside me. Indeed. I believe this is what roused me from my slumber.
If the Hollows truly are a gate between worlds, that would mean that someone recently traveled from ours to another, or from one another to ours. But that's not possible. Or is it? As we sit there like, oh, well, here we go. Yeah. Don't be ridiculous.
I'm going with you'd be surprised. Oh, what's that, Dexter?
No one could do that. That's what I thought. Fair enough. Then again, traveling between worlds isn't exactly my area of expertise. Ah, well. No sense racking our brains over matters beyond our comprehension. Let's concentrate on what we can do, namely, finding the boy here a home. No doubt his memories will come back to him in due time.
You truly do that for me? But the two of you have already saved my life. I couldn't possibly burden you any further.
Ha! It's no burden at all. Besides, if we can figure out who you are and where you came from, it just might lead us to the answers we seek. Now, let's consider the options. One possibility is that you're an orphan, all alone in the world, with not a soul to care for or look after you.
Let's really rub that possibility in, Sirik.
And yet, this seems unlikely. Yes, the mystical powers you possess say otherwise. If orphans can't have mystical powers, if you are truly as skilled in magic as they say, then it stands to reason that someone trained you in the art. Oh, okay. Who this master of yours is? Yes, Garrett?
Continue. Okay. Just continue.
And whether you are of their blood or simply receiving their tutelage, I cannot say. But either way, I'm certain they're worried sick about you.
If that truly is so, I would very much like to meet this person too.
That settles it then. Let's get down to business. I took the liberty of inquiring around Mordsuk in the Crystarium. Unfortunately, there has been no reports of missing persons matching Tanor's description. Which means that we have no choice but to take our search elsewhere. I know a merchant in town whose travels often take him far afield. Let us have a talk with him and see if he's heard any helpful rumors.
I will be right back. I direly need a drink.
Yeah? Go get one. Magic child! Magic child! Anyone? Dragon blood? Yeah, dragon blood. Yeah. The blood. What was it in Dragon Age? Anathaline? What was the lady that everyone was like trying to get the blood of, and if you mixed it in the pot, you got evil points and stuff. It's a good game. Dragonborn. No, not Dragonborn. No, this is a whole different game. That's a whole different game. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Thursday. I'm really stoked. I'm really stoked. Andraste. Yeah, that's it. Andraste. Yeah. Oh man, I love story games. I've been missing that. I've been playing through God of War Ragnarok just isn't picking up at all. I'm having a hard time getting through it. Dead Space stream number 2. We've just had a lot of Final Fantasy to get through, with me leveling and whatnot. I would love to play more Dead Space. Garrett has played some from his save point, but that doesn't mean we could like do the end. That'd be fun. That'd be really fun. Can't wait for Dreadwolf. There's no way I'm pre-ordering it. I'm hopeful, but I don't have it on my radar at all. I think Inquisition was wrongfully in that engine. It was terribly optimized at the time of release, and the ending was very flat. The side stories and the romances were great in Inquisition, but I don't know if they can pull off another Dragon Age. I'm not sure about that one. Gunshy. Yeah, my feeling exactly. How's Dragonflight going? Not at all. I canceled my subscription. I made it to the first 3 dungeons, and 2 of them were areas that you play through in the game. And we're dungeon folk, you know? We're dungeon people around here. We love good dungeons. And I didn't feel it. And I wasn't feeling the world story. But there's a lot of people who were very happy with Dragonflight. I think the dragon flying was interesting enough. So I'm not here to be dramatic about it by any means. I don't need to make a big video about why Dragonflight failed. There's lots of people enjoying it. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for me, and I was kind of sad about that. Yeah, recycled maps, right? I mean, we talk about recycled models being one of my big pet peeves. And it was just, there wasn't a lot to see in there. There wasn't a lot to see in there. Why am I saying unlucky stuff? I mean, we could just not talk about... wait, hot take by Wolf there? What's D12? D12? You could be talking about Dragon Age Inquisition, Dragon Age 2. I mean, Dragon Age 2 is fine. It suffers terribly from reused animations. It's a nice walk animation there. It suffers terribly from reused assets, and there's some really great parts of it, like the deep roads in Dragon Age 2 are amazing. They played with the idea of inevitability in a choose your own adventure game, and that was an extremely weak choice. And Anders in Dragon Age expansion is just so cool, and I didn't like what they did to him in Dragon Age 2. Welcome back, Garrett.
I'm a visitor in these lands.
But a lowly traveler.
But a lowly traveler. I have
Yeah.
only played Inquisition, and I didn't beat it.
Fair.
Why are you over here?
Huh? Because I was talking to the boy. I didn't go.
Oh.
I didn't go to the next part. We just got straight to talking about Dragon Age and stuff.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Yeah, no, you're
Oh, good.
The savvy merchant. Just gonna see what.
Rumors of a missing boy, you say? Funny that you ask. It's a long shot, I reckon, but I overheard something the other day that might be of use. On my way to Mordsuk, I stopped over at the inn at Journey's Head. There, I met an ailing mage. As the carers told it, we're going to use a different word every time we talk about it. He'd been ambushed by a senior and was separated from his child in the battle.
Bloody hells. Could it be? If the senior that attacked the poor man was Pharaoh, what would explain... That would explain everything.
This man you speak of, he could be my father? We must go to him at once.
Agreed. I only hope that the man is... No, there's no point in presuming the worst. Let us make for the inn and see what the carers there can tell us.
So we're just going to leave without saying goodbye to Savvy Merchant? Okay.
All
right.
Man was in rough shape, I fear. For the child's sake, I hope he's doing better than when I last saw him. All right, I can like cheer for him. There you go, savvy merchant.
There'll be no cheering on your way to the inn.
No cheering allowed at the end.
Thanks for the hydration and like button check. Unknown character. Appreciate it. Like the stream.
I agree, Woggle. That was a bit of a mind blow there with the mount speed. More children. Ho there! I hear there's a mage in your care who lost his boy. Well, I do believe we have him right here.
Huh? I fear there must be some mistake. The boy in question has already been found. This is him, right here. Kylo Ren. What? So, it wasn't my father at all? This boy with you, he too has been separated from his family?
Just so. We heard that a man here was looking for his son, and we just hoped, alas, it seems it wasn't meant to be.
But there are but there are many people here. Yes, might I ask around and see if any of the others are my family? But of course, yet many of the people are quite ill and in many cases in considerable pain. It is not a place for a young child to walk around unattended.
Indeed, it's not. Guess that means either myself or Val and Tuna here should accompany him?
You want to be boy number 2?
I'll go for a walk with him. The walk might help me take my mind off things. Not a bad idea. If the lad doesn't mind, I reckon Tanner would rather be with someone his own age. Take his mind off things. Speaking of which, how's the boy's father holding up?
I fear the poor man has already departed on his journey. He is a man no longer. The child insisted upon staying by his father's side until the last. I permitted this out of respect for him, though part of me regrets the choice. None so young should suffer such horrors.
Damn it, I was determined to have a happy adventure. Let's leave, Val and Tuna.
It was some small solace to learn that he has living relatives who reside at the Crystarium. In fact, I was just making preparations to escort him there.
I see. Reckon we should also find someone to look after Tanner as well. Don't get me wrong, friend. I haven't given up on the prospects of finding the boy's family, but we have no other leads, and a deadly sin eater is still on the loose. If the lad tags along with us every step of the way, he's far more likely to end up dead or worse than to ever reunite with his family. Here's what I propose. We find someone to watch after Tanner for the time being, get back on the hunt, and gather what clues we can about his origins along the way. Bottom? I'm going bottom.
I have no strong opinion.
Yeah. Aye, that goes without saying. Let us have a talk with the proprietor of the Wandering Stairs. He's a kind enough chap and knows damn near everyone in these parts. With any luck, he'll be able to direct us to a willing and able guardian. Look, I don't like this any more than you do, but it's the best we can do for the boy given our circumstances. At any rate, let's find him and share the news. Don't worry, it's my decision, and I intend to take responsibility for it.
Excuse me, Gregor. I have not already skipped through the scene. I skipped ahead to see if I had to talk again, and then I skipped through the scene.
It's only logical. Auden, Wilford, Bonnil, y'all doing well? Good, good, good. Happiest place on earth. Where's our boy? Oh, it's all my fault.
I
Oh,
don't know. But
forlorn boy.
If we're hanging out with these two for a while, all boy. But if we got double boy, then you got a forlorn boy.
Bad news, friend. It seems the two young ones got into a quarrel of some sort, and Tanner up and ran away. Seems the lad mentioned how he'd come out from one of the hollows. The other boy put two and two together and figured he'd been attacked by a sin eater.
Then I said, why is he talking like Foghorn Leghorn? I said. My dad was attacked by a sin eater, and then he turned into one himself. So I asked, what if you turn into a sin eater too? Tanner's face went all white. He kept saying, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" Over and over and over again. I couldn't take it anymore. Before I knew it, I was shouting at him, "Shut up! Just shut up! I bet you're turning into a sin eater already." Why did I have to say such a mean and nasty thing?
Don't be so hard on
Amazing
yourself, lad.
recollection of having a moment.
Both of you had a rough go of it these past few days. Nobody could blame either of you for feeling a bit on edge. But we must hurry and find Tanner before he comes to harm. Let's split up. I'll search the west and you take the east. And be careful out there. Forlorn
I don't
boy?
like it here.
This was supposed to be a happy adventure, forlorn boy.
Nothing good ever happens here.
Maybe someday. Maybe when we have our big Ewok party, we'll end up here. Forlorn boy, I curse you to the high heavens. Never in my life have I known a boy so forlorn, so despicably ugly. What a hideous boy you are. I'm aiding.
The Tanner. Tannerade.
When I heard the clamor of battle, I feared the worst, but I see that you have everything under control. Are you okay, lad?
Forgive me, I don't deserve this kindness. Forgive me, you're in a happy quest and I'm in Shadowbringers. I was just so scared. I was worried about what would become of me if I never recovered my memories, and then I started thinking, what if I ended up like that boy's father? What if it's already happening to me?
That's one matter you needn't worry yourself with. The carer who examined you told me as much. You suffered no direct wounds. You are in no more danger of turning into a sin eater than me. Awkward.
That's good to hear, but I must apologize to that boy. I should have known better than to badger him about such things, especially after what happened to his father. Oh no, are you going to tell me about the power of friendship?
Maybe. Funny thing, that he was saying the same thing about you. You both have good hearts, lad, and you've been through more than any man should. There's no need to be ashamed about your feelings.
There is still so much I do not understand about this world. Why does no one here know of me? Am I doomed to be alone for the rest of my days? Why must it be this way? If only I could remember something, anything. I'm sick of not knowing who I am. I'm sick of being alone.
Convenient moment for an echo. Do it.
I've become so numb.
That seemed like a willful echo. Like a few and far between willful echo.
Now it's your turn, Tanner. And do not be disheartened by your last attempt. Even the greatest of mages have known failure. Got too many boys to voice.
Your command of magic is equal to my own. If I can succeed, there's no reason why you can't. Free your mind of worry and focus.
Thank you, Nilebert. I shall try my best. Oh, damn. Time travel.
Yeah.
The Elzen were
Yeah. I guess if he's been in the void, you know, he could have been paused. Wicked White. Are you alright, Val? Tuna?
No. My allergies are very bad today.
And I'm sleep deprived.
I remember now. I was standing here on these blighted plains, my head hung low in shame. Then Albert turned to me with a smile and heartening words.
Ask your doctor.
Why does that name sound so familiar?
I reckon we've much to discuss, but not in this godforsaken place. Let's head back to the inn and see if we can get to the bottom of this. Perhaps somewhere a bit more happy we could get to the bottom of this. A free company house?
Kyle will have to go back to the Azim Step or something if you're looking for happiness. You're in Shadowbringers.
So I suggest the free company house.
We could just go back to the free company house. We could.
That'd be cool.
All right, sorry everybody. We're abandoning the stream. We're going to the free company house.
It's too late.
We want to be happy.
Can't deal.
Yeah, the bummers are too great.
Yep, love is over.
Bummer Bringers is here. We got double boys again.
All right.
You're back to Forlorn. Sorry, Kyle.
Tanner,
You're your best emo boy.
Are you all right? I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said those nasty things.
Forgive me for reacting as I did. I'm fine. In fact, I seem to have recovered some of my memories.
Really? That's wonderful. Maybe you won't feel so scared and alone anymore.
I mean, thank you for reminding me that I'm scared and alone.
I'm leaving to go live at the Crystarium with my relatives. Promise me you'll come visit. I mean, after you get your memories back and all, of course.
It's a promise. Until next time, my friend. Even the depressed little boys get the power of friendship.
Yeah. Good power. I knew that you two would work things out. Now, let us return to Mordsuk. We have more than our share of questions that need answering. To Mordsuk, as fast as possible.
As fast as possible.
And Walker is more cheerful.
Son.
Perfect.
Why did I get it? Oh, there it is.
I mean, we're gonna get to pal around in near underwear space, so I'm expecting, you know, a nice reprieve. Hopefully Sid shows up. Nero, you know, the usual odd
Miss
couple.
Sid.
Yeah,
Miss
me
Sid.
too, me too. As I saw it, first you fainted all of a sudden. When you came to, a portion of Tanner's memories had returned. What in the world happened out there?
I'll continue my thoughts in cutscene form.
The power to look into the past, eh? Like a book? And you're certain that what Val described, Tuna as well, matches up with your recollection of the past? I don't know how to break this to you, lad, but your friend Nilebert, that was with you that day? He's no ordinary boy. He's gone. He's none other than the very man who became Pharaoh. One of those God's damn warrior of light. If he was just a young child in your memories, then that means that what you saw took place over 100 years ago. Would that it were just a coincidence, another boy with the same name, but no judging. Wait, but no. Judging from the formidable command of magic,
no judging.
We can only assume it was him. No judgment calls, just saying.
What? On the way back, I managed to recall some more about Nilebert and myself. we were taken in by a group of mages, a consortium of sorts. They were searching for a means to open a hole to another world, and were recruiting young children with high magical aptitude for the task. Nothing bad ever happens when we do that.
No, never.
Nilebert and myself were the two they chose.
It was great. What if we train them to be assassins while we're at it? That's a great idea.
Yeah.
You can't be
Damn it.
serious. And yet, that would explain the Sin Eater's ability to summon those damned hollows. And if you possess the same knowledge and training as Nilebert did, it could also explain why you were able to survive all that time. But what I don't understand is, why haven't you aged at all?
I can't say for sure, and yet my memories, they are slowly coming back to me in time. I may be able to help you find a way to close the hollows.
You'd be a lifesaver if you could, but don't overburden yourself. You are still recovering after all, and in the meantime, don't worry. Val, Tuna, and I will see that you're safe. This offends me? I thought Tanner was just a victim of the Sin Eaters. To think that he was actually friend with the man himself, back when he was still a man, this can't be simple coincidence. Yes, I'm convinced of it now. The child holds the key to defeating Pharaoh. We must keep him safe and not let him out of our sights. Besides, look at how hard he's trying to recover his memories. I'm not so heartless as to kick the poor lad aside before he's figured matters out.
I accidentally clicked.
But we can't very well rush things. You and I will continue to prepare for the battle ahead, while waiting for the rest of Tanner's memories to come back to him. Ah, that is to say, if that's all right with you, lad. Do you need me, Tanner? Are you?
No, my spacebar is on a hair trigger today, so I'm trying to find the line. Sorry.
That's all good.
I'm so sorry. I couldn't possibly burden you any further.
Look, lad, I've only known you a short time, but I can tell you have a good heart and a good head on your shoulders. I can only begin to imagine the horrors you've been through, not to mention the fears and uncertainty you face even now. But I want you to promise me this, no more apologies. You are no burden to us, not in the least. You're a valuable member of our band, and as long as you're willing, I want you with us. Isn't that right, Valentuna?
Yeah, pep talk. Tanner sees.
Big C energy.
Thank you, Cyric. Thank you, Val. Thank you, Tuna. I will aid your quest in whatever way I can.
Now that's more like it. We're counting on you, lad. Mira.
This is plotting.
Is that a good thing? What's plotting mean?
Of the same energy the whole time.
Okay. So not like meandering, it's diligent? Like marching forward?
Stop overthinking it.
Okay, I just don't. I don't know the expression. Good news, friend. Tanner's here. He has told me that his memories are starting to come back to him. There's one recollection in particular he's eager to discuss with the two of us, three of us. Tell us, lad. What is it?
I don't know what it is, but I bet it's sad. As time goes by, memories of my earlier days return to me piece by piece. Albert and I were born to members of a great consortium of mages. From our earliest years, we were tutored in the magical arts by some of the realm's greatest scholars. The consortium's leaders sought to find a way to open a hole in time and space, a portal to other worlds from which they could summon forth beasts of great power. Albert and I were chosen to participate in the research.
Summoning great beasts from beyond our worlds. You're a mage, Val. Is that even possible?
Me standing here as a summoner, being like, yes.
You're asking the
Barry.
red mage. Yeah, wrong one. What? Do you have any special options as a summoner? That'd be cool.
No, I don't. That actually kind of bums me
Oh,
out.
that'd be great. Okay. I'm gonna go with the top one then. Just lay it out like skip 3 quests as a summoner. Void Scent? I've never heard of them. But I'll take that answer as a yes. Mages come up with the damnedest ideas, eh? And yet,
It really tickles me.
I don't understand. Why ever would they use 2 young boys for such a dangerous experiment? Well, that was the fun of like Fallout and all the Elder Scrolls games. Like there were points where you had to repair in Fallout 3 a dish. And if you had high enough repair when you got to that part of the quest, you just skip like 3 side quests, like just zoom ahead because you're like, yeah, I can repair it. We don't need to go get a replacement. It was great. Void Scent? Never heard of them. But I'll take that answer as a yes. Mages come up with the damnedest ideas, eh? And yet, I don't understand. Why would they use 2 young boys in such a dangerous experiment?
The beasts our master sought to summon reside in the plains most distant from our town. Reaching across such a great distance requires a tremendous store of innate ethereal power. And so our master set about to breed the perfect mage. Marriages were arranged to wed the mightiest members of the consortium to one another in hopes that they would bring forth children of theretofore unheard of magical aptitude. Finally, they succeeded.
Perfect.
Yeah, this doesn't get any grosser or darker.
Let's capture the children and force them to become super assassins.
Forced breeding.
But you know what? Yeah, let's go a little farther, shall we?
Let's just make Yeah,
the Bene Gesserit. Exactly.
Blah.
And so you were born in Nalbert.
Indeed. From even before we could speak, we were taught the complex incantations required to bridge the boundaries between worlds. We practiced these spells day after day, night after night, for what seemed an eternity. At long last, we were deemed ready to attempt the summoning. Sadly, the experiment ended in failure. The pull from beyond the rift was too strong to resist, and I was sucked into a hollow of my own creation. There I remained trapped, alone and adrift in that empty void, until Valentuna called me back to this world. Alas, over a century has passed since that fateful day.
That's the one thing I still don't understand. If so many years have truly passed, why is it that you haven't aged even a whit?
I can't say for certain, but I remember the words of one of my teachers. The rift is not unlike a border between countless worlds, a place that exists beyond time and space. If it is true that the rift exists out of our concept of time, then it is all too possible that even seconds spent in that empty pocket could correspond to months, years, or even decades in our world.
And so you've returned to us just as you were that day, even while over a century has passed for the rest of us. But why didn't Nalbert save you? Shouldn't it have been as simple as opening up another portal to the void where you were trapped?
I fear that would be close to impossible. Opening the portal and reaching as far into the rift as we did required all of our energies to be focused in unison.
So in losing you, not only did Nalbert lose his friend, he lost this only chance at saving you. Talk about being dealt a rough hand.
Fear not, I have good news to share as well. I do believe I've managed to recall the incantations needed to summon and manipulate the hollows. You could have led with that. Summoning beasts from beyond the rift is far beyond my powers, but I just might be able to seal up the hollows Phronesis so enjoys summoning. What say you, friend? Shall I give it a try?
Oh, now that's music to my ears. But let's not be too hasty. After all, the last time you tried to use this magic, there were some complications, to say the least. Yes, we must take the necessary precautions before confronting Pharaoh in earnest. Let us meet outside the village, where Tanor can test his magic safe from harm. Black holes, no big deal. Just
Black holes.
Black hole magic.
Black hole spill. Won't you come
I've been learning a lot about black holes recently.
take away this boy?
3-year-old has hit his science phase, so we're all about planets and black holes, particularly black holes. He thinks they're awesome. Yeah. So I know all about like the singularities and information. Information is probably the craziest shit I've ever read about. Nutty. It's cool. Did you know science has advanced since we were children, Garrett?
I mean, it's not math, so
Yeah.
you can change it.
Yeah. It's pretty impressive. Also, Star Johnson, thank you for the generous super chat.
Yeah, it said, hey guys, thanks for the stream. Even if you feel, or if you both feel like hell, hey chat, just a reminder that the GCFC is having a dance on the 14th. All are welcome.
Awesome.
Or GGFC.
I'm excited to hear.
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear that.
Free company. Come to our dance. It's wonderful. Thank you, Tsar. Appreciate it. Sicardo, super chat. Specializing breeding for perfect stats. Does that make Tanner a Pokemon? No, it makes him an inbred Chihuahua.
I've never really thought about Pokemon too much, to be perfectly honest. I guess we need to. Oh, you already did. Perfect.
Yep. Let us proceed. You'll see me on the other side because I'm sure I'll fail at least once.
Wicked White, you did it, lad.
Sadly, I've not the strength to reach further beyond, nor keep the portal open for more than a few moments. No, I will need training before I can face.
Ooh, nice eye shake.
Yeah. I look like a doofus.
Pharaoh, where in the hell did that bastard come from?
It's more like a Lone Ranger mask with one of the eyes covered up than it is an eye patch.
Damn it! Oh, I'm too close. I can feel it pulling me in.
Okay. I'm not as attached to him as I am some of the other characters.
Well, read this next line.
These are my friends. You mustn't hurt them.
We got Whiz battle.
I always think of Yu-Gi-Oh! When Kyle speaks.
Uh-oh, I'm about to be helpful again.
Are we controlling someone else?
Oh, yeah,
could be one of those
Yeah,
planets.
this would be one of those.
Okay, hello. This isn't good. The cave-in's completely sealed off the tunnel behind us. We have no recourse but to press on without our companions.
You heard her. What'll it be? I suppose it falls to us to slay the beast and collect the bounty. Perhaps you and your band would care to take the lead? Huh. Spare me your japes. The word I've never heard before. You've no intention of giving up your prize. Mind you, I too made a promise to my companions. A promise I mean to keep.
I do know japes. It's like tomfoolery.
Alright, we got like a fourth person here. Your turn.
I told you that splitting was. You know what? No, because this person is like just
Keep showing up in horrible places, so we're just gonna like, yeah, they're evil. I don't know who they are, but they're a horrible person. Bah, I told you that splitting up was a bad idea. If Brandon and Randa Ray were here, this second-rate spellcast would be no match for us.
I can't handle this. Now, Silva, also, what the hell is going on with your voice? Let's not forget who our true foes are here. Even though you sound like Satan. You're certain that if we slay this monstrosity, the cave-ins will cease?
According to the miners, the beast was first sighted on the same day as the tremors began. Its very presence sucking the mountain dry of its ether. We dwarves know these caves as well as we know our own bodies. Trust me.
Then I suppose we'd best make short work of it before everything comes crashing down. Hey, where do you think you're going? Away from Satan. My apologies. I took your ceaseless prattling as an invitation to proceed on my own. That's how I feel about a lot of these role quest dialogues. Think yourself clever, do you? You've uncommon confidence to think you can fell the beast without aid? Answer me this. Why is it you're so intent on claiming the bounty for your own? The bounty? Why? Indeed. At any rate, unless you've a mind to stand around here until we all get crushed, we'd best be moving on, yes? Finally, something we can agree on. And so I have a proposal. We'll say we band together until our battle here is won. The tremors grow stronger, no doubt a cave-in is imminent. Let us vanquish the enemy with our combined strength and quit this place before it becomes our tomb. Till the battle is won, then. After that, I go on my way.
Ah, Copperbell Mines. Run as Copperbell Mines. Play Copperbell Mines.
Ronkin.
Oh, just most welcome, but let's make sure what's the beast.
Fire deals lightning damage with a potency of 200. Additional effect lightning damage over time. Is this like my first black mage? Is that what's this going on here?
I don't see engage, so yeah, I think it's just really, really simple, and they're kind of ronking it. Because
we do have limit break.
Yep, little limit break action. Hey, I'm proceeding. There's mine gnomes. Lightning. I think we. Oh nope. Oh, looks like there is a rather rudimentary kind of meter or something going on.
Yeah, because it's locking me. Whenever I use fire, it locks me into Blizzard.
That's kind of cute. I was impressed with the mini game of Black Mage. I normally don't like wizards in MMOs. It's just a little too clunky. I also really like having a little utility.
Yeah, I have played some Black Mage, but very early levels, and it's been a while, so.
I love Mage.
Oh, you know why? It's because we're running out of MP, and Ronkin Thunder 3 is what gives you MP back. Oh, no, it doesn't. Blizzard is what brings you MP back, not Thunder, sorry.
I like Wizards and Dragon Age.
Into.
Like tactical top-down pause. Those are great. I love playing Wizards in that. It's a dot perfect. Let's see. That's actually quite potent. They're very pretty spells. What's this? It leads deeper within. Lammet, have you been in a cave? Ooh, okay. We got the alligator dude from Some All Hard.
To me, it was like Killer Croc from Arkham.
Sure.
The Tradoon.
That was a great fight back in the day. Nowadays, it's like overly scripted because it got reused so many times, but that part was great.
Yeah.
I just liked how deadly it was that you couldn't
So
even touch him.
there's really no reason to be using Flare here, right? Because we don't need the AoE and it only does minimal more damage than Fire 3. But Flare basically uses all our MP.
It also has a longer cast time, so yeah, I'd stick to Ronkin Fire 3. Uh-oh.
Yeah, what's this?
I'm getting stunned, but I assume healers are helping.
Yeah, I think that's part of the. I think it's part of the experience.
Yeah, a little scripted moment there.
Oh yeah. It's because we're getting ahead of ourselves, and they're telling us, "Oh, you still think you could last on your own?" These chat bubbles do not last long enough.
No, they're super fast. I mean, granted, there's a lot of reading up to this point, so I think Final Fantasy there seems to be a big cross I was limit breaking. All right, we did it good. We did it.
I did it as well. Hey, we did it one.
I know we did it. One shot. Nice.
Look at that. Proof that DPS is the easiest thing to play.
Hands down.
Allergy meds for the win. We've done it. Now to find ourselves a way out. Allergy meds are third-party tools. Yep, ban us. The tremors continue, but why? The feed has been vanquished, and its ether returned to the mountain.
Were we wrong? No. It was not the creature itself that was causing the quakes.
Well, his GGP is a little different.
Ah, yes. The crystal courses with nigh inconceivable power. A vast wellspring of ether accumulated over the edges. Yes, the beast was but a hungry creature, drawn here by the stone, as was I. You had no interest in the bounty all along. The stone has been left unchecked for too long. The sheer volume of ether it houses now is so vast and overwhelming it threatens to bring the entire mountain down. For how many years have I searched for it? This precious relic that could afford me the power needed to save my friend.
Aw.
You mean to take the stone from this place?
Very last crusade.
But then, what would happen to the mountain?
Jesus Christ.
If the ether is not returned to the earth, it is but a matter of time until the mine collapses. The miners who live at the foot of the mountain, countless lives would be lost.
There's no time. What can we do? Tainor, my friend. I can't yell.
Damn it all! Like Digimon or any of those 80s cartoons before it.
The graboids have stopped. Tainor, pray forgive me. I promised you this. As long as I walk this earth, I shall never give up hope.
I promise. I will
feel like
never
I shouldn't
die.
be in the room for this.
Yeah, he crushed it into the GPP.
Can't handle your references today. The stone was yours to do with as you pleased, and still you chose the fate of many over that of your friend. In return for your sacrifice, I would make you an offer. Come with us, and let us join in your search for a means to save your comrade. The life of an adventurer isn't an easy one, but I dare say you strike me as the sort who just might enjoy it. So what say you? We'll travel the realm together and lend our strength to whatever unfortunate souls we encounter along the way. And who knows, before you know it, we might just stumble upon a way to rescue your Tainor. I would like that very much.
Okay.
I'm going to reach through the internet and shake you if you do that voice one more time. Tainor, forgive me. I may have failed you today, but mark my words. For as long as I walk this land, I've already read this. I'm skipping. But today I find myself in the company of new companions. And for now, I must lend them my strength, just as they lent me theirs.
It is a nice backstory. Like, I really like the idea. If a character showed up to my table and was like, hey, my quest is that my friend is caught in a black hole, I'd be like, sick. Let's do it. That's a great, it's a great hook.
Tuna, Val, are you all right?
Worry not. Pharaoh is long gone. Excuse me, I'm slipping into my Nero voice. What was I doing? I launched a few arrows in the direction while distracted in Tainor's spell and just stole away. Anyhow, I'm glad you're awake and on your feet again. Come! Let's hurry back to Mordsuk before the bastard has changed his heart and comes back for us. Alright, I'm gonna teleport to Mordsuk and I'll BRB.
Okay. How are you doing, chat? I'm not in a party with Kyle. I would send him an invite now, but it'd be pointless because he's not there. Hello, Dexter. How are you? How you doing, buddy? Oh, what was that? Meow. You want to see Yashola? Well, she's not in this quest. I'm sorry. Maybe later. Mow, mow. I don't remember Kyle's weird thing about the GBP or what, the good boy points, I think. I'm not as entertained by it as Kyle is. Ah, nice. Nice. How's Dragonflight been for me? I haven't been playing. Kyle's not playing, and I kind of got bored. So I have not been playing. I think it's a good expansion. But I'm enjoying this more. Where is Dexter? He's just chilling. I've offered him to come up. If you meow me one more time, I'm going to pick you up and show you the stream. Okay. Right. All right. That's what you get. That's what you get. You get to see stream. You get to see stream. Holy crap, Wisha. That is a really generous super chat. I will wait until Kyle's back to read it, but thank you very much. Oh, how are you doing? Yes. Yes. How are you doing? Oh man, you are shedding. You need to be rushed. We're gonna have to ferminate you tonight. Yes. Okay. Lean against me. Stop being weird. Stop being awkward. You want to go over the shoulder, or you just want to leave? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What you want to do? Huh?
I'm here. Oh, hello, kitty.
Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. Dexter was singing while you were gone.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, God. Okay. All right, buddy. You can go. Oh, wow. I'm just covered. I'm wearing a gray shirt, and now I have light hair on me, so I'm gonna look like Dexter by the end of this stream.
You got fluffed.
I got fluffed. We also got super chatted.
Oh, nice. Wisha, thank you for that.
While you're gone, Wisha left that. I was waiting for you to come back saying, having a rough day at work. Being a high school counselor is fun but stressful. Being able to listen to your stream today is seriously helping me get through the workday. Despite being a melee DPS, this quest line has a special place in my heart. Well, thank you for the very generous super chat, Wisha. Happy to help you through a less than stellar day.
Yeah, no, and awesome of you to take up that calling. I had some school counselors that I very much appreciated. They're always busy though. Like that was the toughest part is I had some school counselors. Shimada, if you're out there, you were great, but I emailed them right after college and they're basically like, I have other kids. I can't talk to you much, you know, but I'm glad you're doing well. You know, just kids after kids, you know.
And I didn't spend a lot of time with counselors directly, but I had essentially teachers that kind of fulfilled that role for me. That I checked in with a lot. One of them came to my wedding.
Oh, nice. That's badass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clear this weird little like triangle I have sitting in the middle of the map. Also, there's a straight up square and it's called the empty. Oh, perfect. All right, I'm just gonna clear out this triangle here.
Bless you. Thank you for the 3 months. Said we've been trying to reach you about your Warrior of Light's extended Light Wardenty.
Light Wardenty. Ah, yes, of course.
I like it. And Iprix, thanks for the super chat. Said head empty, sea cat, kitty. Wow. That's how we do.
It's kind of Dexter to come by, grace us with the presence.
Yeah, his timing was great with you. You know, you gone. So.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not Kyle. You're wearing a red coat, and I thought you were Kyle.
Yep, I was just doing a little flip around to Our Lady's hands.
I was like, damn, Kyle's working out. All right. Serig, are you ready? Kyle?
Yes,
are you ready?
I'm ready.
Y'all
You really
ready
gave
for
us a
this?
scare back there. Clutching your head in your hand with pain, with a deadly sin eater in plain sight. Let me guess, you had another one of your visions, didn't you?
You know, if all of you would just talk to each other, you wouldn't be so surprised about this vision thing. All the people we've been role questing with.
Have they just hung out a little bit? Yeah, had a big role quest night together.
Y'all are at the bar. Say a word to each other. Although I guess a lot of them have moved on after we're done with them.
Why, take me. So that's how Nilebert and Ardbert met up. Just goes to show that in a time of crisis, even bittersweet rivals can turn fast friends. Oh, they were rivals?
The bitterest.
The bitterest. Now, let's see if I have this straight. Nilebert made it his life's mission to save Tanner here. Knowing that his own energies wouldn't suffice, he went in search of a relic that would afford him the etheric power needed to reach beyond this world. And deep in the mines that day he found it. Yet, in the end, he decided to sacrifice the stone and his own cause to save the lives of countless innocents who called the mountain home. And so did he take his first steps down the path of a hero, a warrior of light.
Yes, I was there. I saw all that. So that's why he came back to this place, why he still summons the Hollows as he did so many years ago.
Aye, there can be no doubting it. Even now that he's become a Sin Eater. Bereft of memory, reason, and any sense of his own actions, laying it on thick, the ghastly shell of what once was Nilebert still haunts this wasteland, searching for a way to bring back his old friend.
I only knew him as a child, and the whole idea of Sin Eaters and Warriors of Light, it was also new to me. Even as the pieces came together, I could not truly believe that Nilebert and this Phronesis were one and the same. But when our gazes first met, standing out there in the wastes, in an instant, I knew it without question. This was my friend. A friend who had been searching for me all these years. Mad because small. At last, I know what I must do. I must stop Phronesis, that my dear friend may finally find peace. Together, we can do this!
Let's rip it.
Anime answer.
I'm in the mood.
Thank you, my friends. In the battle, I was able to push Phronesis' hollow away from Sirig, if only for a short distance. With more training, I'm certain I can learn to close them up entirely.
After all we've already seen together, I have no reason to doubt you. If you are game, so are we. Finally, some cause for hope, eh? But still, we must exercise caution. The last time the boy worked his magic, our foe showed up faster than you can say. Pharaoh.
It's easy for him to say.
While this might be simple coincidence, the likelihood is high that the casting of a spell itself summoned the Sand Eater to us. You best avoid casting any similar incarnations until we're prepared for the final confrontation. And we stay close for now. Devote yourself to your studies and hone your skills to whatever degree you can in the safety of the village. In the meantime, Val, Tuna, and I will redouble our efforts. And train well. Should we succeed in finding a way to counteract the Hollows, it will come down to our firepower versus our foes. We must be at full strength for the battle, lest we allow victory to slip between our fingers. Money.
Talia, is your bearded dragon trying to eat me on screen? I love bearded dragons.
Yeah,
They're
pretty
great.
cute. Pretty cute.
Good personalities.
Oh wow, he's a lot. Tanner has a lot to say.
Does he?
Yeah. He's just kind of waxing.
I'm just gonna get in there.
Nice.
You know. Wait. You're talking. Oh, you're.
Yeah, optional.
The quest. I thought I clicked on the quest because I thought you were in the quest.
That look in your eyes, yes, I can see that you have gained much strength since we last met. You'll be pleased to hear that Tanner has managed to make steady progress in his training as well. The boy believes that he has regained much of the knowledge and skill he possessed before being struck into the pocket of time and space. An admirable feat, considering it was not long ago that he could scarcely remember his own name. And yet, there is one aspect of his training that has yet to be addressed. Put simply, the boy lacks experience in battle.
To work the magic necessary to seal up the Hollows, I must maintain perfect focus and clarity of mind. If the battle with Phronesis is my first, I fear my concentration will be disrupted all too easily.
And so I thought I'd take the boy out into the wilds, that he might acclimate himself to the battlefield and further hone his command of magic in the process. And yet, we must keep a wide berth of Amarang. Were we to encounter Pharaoh before we are fully prepared, the results could be disastrous. And so I propose that we go on an excursion of sorts. Would you be willing to accompany us? I believe there is much the boy could learn from your example. Excellent. Then, let us make for Lakeland. The beast of the forest of the Lost Shepherd should provide a fair challenge for the lad. Damn, lad's like, what, 70? 72?
Hey, man.
I level
Being
lad.
lost in a black hole really levels you up.
Yeah. Just like Ranjit when he got trapped inside a black hole. Thank you for the invite. I'm teleporting to Fort Job.
I'm already halfway to the quest.
I would like training
The
montage
second I
would be
see
great.
dialogue that mentions training, I'm like, I've read this before.
I've been here before. Strikes me as somehow familiar. They've
Now, trainer, this is called a hunting log. Go kill butterflies for me. 5 butterflies.
Daniel, thank
Thank
you for
you,
the super chat. Now, Tanner, this is called a. Oh, you were just reading that. Hey, man, I can only go one word at a time. That's great. That's great.
Very much the Mal Reynolds gonna talk, shut down gif.
I did not, Kara, but you can believe that if you wish.
Wait, what now? Oh.
Tanner. He's got on some wizard. Ooh, he got on his lace. Got on his lace.
Yes, his grandmother's doily.
And his many keys to unlock the magics.
It looks like I'm ready to put down a gravy boat on top of his head.
There he is. Now, shall we get down to something the matter?
What? Oh, you're reading. I haven't clicked yet.
Oh,
Just catching up.
How do you like my new clothes, Tuna? Val? Not only are they stylish, but I can just feel the power welling up from deep inside me. They were a present from Sirig. Isn't he the best?
Oh boy, Siri, we need to talk to you about fashion.
yeah. Well, I mean, the rest of it worked, but the open-toed boots. That's not good for adventuring. It was a simple investment, nothing more. We must seize every opportunity, every possible advantage. if we hope to triumph over our foe. But enough idle chit-chat. We have work to do. Val, Tuna, I would ask you to begin by setting an example for the boy, showing him precisely how you conduct yourself in battle. We can't very well just toss him to the Wolverines all on his own. Now can we? So, why don't you get out there and hunt one down for us? Tenor, watch carefully, and let Valentina show you how it's done. Is this a Wolverine? It is.
There's a Wolverine.
All right, that's a Wolverine.
It's not played by Hugh Jackman, but it's Wolverine.
It's Wolverine.
My favorite part of Wolverine is when he says it's Wolverine time and he wolves all over.
Yeah, when he wolves out, yeah, that's the best.
Yeah, it's the best. Is that Joe Tired yet? Are we done with that? Oh, we have to destinate.
Morbin? Oh, are
We have to
we
destinate.
wrongfully killing the wildlife? Okay, hang on.
Yep.
I pissed off a bonus one. The morbs.
The hierarchy of the DC universe remains unchanged.
Morb was a Spider-Man thing.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, Tanner. Oh, maybe we did do it. Okay, you did it. You channeled, and then we can talk.
Oh crap! I clicked.
That was incredible. The sheer destructive power of your spells, the way you seamlessly weaved one incantation after the next. Make sure you weaved. You better have weaved.
Yeah.
I didn't weave.
But tell me, what would you say is the most important a mage should keep in mind when doing battle with a fearsome foe? Just blast your foes with everything you got. It's fine.
Cute.
It's fine.
As a red mage, I
But
would
of course. Thank you. I will endeavor to put everything I have learned from you into practice. Well, here goes nothing.
And he's off.
What do I? No, that's curses. Just stay still, so I can hit you already.
Steady now.
It's the Yappy Jaw quest, like all over again, where we had that guy we were training up.
Mm-hmm. Don't let the enemy fluster you. Keep your focus.
Right, focus. You're a feisty one, aren't you? Ah, that's smarts.
Sounds like he's just beating it. Yeah, I've seen enough of this.
Whack-a-mole. Uh-oh, copyright claim music.
Oh.
Get through quickly.
Oh,
Skip,
no.
Kyle, skip.
Is that one of them? I don't remember. Maybe we talked loud enough over it.
I think that's a Battle at Big Bridge, which very much.
Oh, right.
Yep.
JF42, thanks for the super chat. Kyle says he doesn't like clunky couches without utility, and yet he loves samurai. Kidding, but I'll be the same after a friend made the comparison.
That's fair. That's fair. Samurai just hits with such force. Like, yeah. It's different as a wizard. I like psychic traps and prisms and stuff like that. Some real whiz biz.
Oh dear, that didn't go nearly as well as I hoped.
Don't get so down on yourself, lad. I shouldn't have jumped in the way I did. I dare say you were starting to get the hang of things at the end there.
I thought it would be simple enough task to follow Tuna's lead, but when that savage creature stared me down, I was just too flustered to put what I learned into practice.
Indeed. It's not the strength of your magics that's the issue. You simply must learn to compose yourself.
What did you think, Tuna? Val, are there any words of wisdom you might offer me? Believe in yourself and all will be fine.
It's the place to start.
Thank you. I'm sure you're all right. I can't allow my foe to break my concentration like this. Anyhow, let me try once more. This time will go better, I promise. Live to win!
Ah, respawns. Nope.
Copyright music again.
Yep. Yes, the boy will be fine. I must stay my hand. Shame too, because you know I like the sound of him like punching squirrels and stuff. I did it.
The battle is
excuse me.
won.
Yep. You did it. Now that's how you wallop a Wolverine. Well done, lad. I'm proud I could be here for your first victory.
You're far too kind. I couldn't have done it without you and Val and Tuna here to show me the way. You have my thanks.
But don't let up now, boy. You must keep battling until all that you've learned becomes second nature. Now, are you ready?
That was rather more difficult than I expected, and yet, thanks to you and Sirik, I feel like I can hold my own on the battlefield now.
I have to agree. The way you made short work of that last critter, I'd say it's time you find a more worthy foe. Let's return to Mortsuk and plot our next course of action. To the souk!
Do the souk.
To the souk! Oh, I feel... Wait.
Await the freebie.
Yep.
Enjoy the freebie. I agree, Sorcardo. Thank you for the super chat.
I would watch the spin-off HBO TV show about their adventures. You've proven the perfect mentor for the boy, Valentuna. Hells, I dare say, old Sirig here learned a thing or two from you. You've taught him not only how to wield his spells in battle, but how to maintain his focus in the face of danger. With those fundamentals under his belt, it's just a matter of time and practice until he's ready to face Pharaoh.
I promise you, my friends, I will not let you down. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd best go and write down all I've learned today while it's fresh in my memory.
That's it, lad. That's how you do it without add-ons. Write it down on paper. Such passion, such determination. This must be the boy he always was. Before his time, beyond the rift, stole him from his memories and his spirit.
He's not pulling his camera out further than he should.
He devoted himself to training that he might help us fell Pharaoh and bring his friend a measure of salvation. There's no telling what course the battle will take, but I suspect the boy will be forced to confront his past head-on. It will not be easy for him, and yet I believe it is necessary a necessary step for him in order to forge himself a new future. For Tanner's sake, and the sake of all those who call Amarang home, we must triumph in this battle. You're acting like you just finished a Persona fight. Not to mention for the sake of coin purse, eh? At any rate, I will leave you to your training and return you to my own. The final confrontation is close at hand. We must be ready. Have some espresso.
I would love some, thank you.
Very well. Espresso's all around.
A tearful reunion.
Well, look who's back. And looking more imposing than ever, might I add. You'll be pleased to know that Tanner's command of magics have advanced by leaps and bounds since you left. Says he's finally convinced he can hold his own against Pharaoh. Truth be told, I worry about the boy. As devoted as he is to training, I can't help but notice a sad, uneasy look in his eyes from time to time. He insists it's nothing. Of course, but I remain unconvinced. As a fellow mage, perhaps you could succeed in reaching out to him where I failed. He should be around here somewhere. Go and find him, and see if you can offer him a few words of support. Won't you? Right this way.
It's over here in his doily.
The Doyles.
The Doyles.
Absolutely.
The Doyleist.
Adorable.
Oh, you went for it.
Yeah, I went for it. It was unsuccessful.
You
but I
went for it. I respect the commitment.
Oh, hello there, Val. Tuna, is there something I can do for you? Sirik was worried about me, you say? That is kind of him. I assure you I'm completely fine. I owe so much to both of you. You brought me back from beyond the rift, took me under your wing, trained me and comforted me to the point that my memories and my magic have both returned. I'm finally ready to face my old friend in battle, and it's all because of you. Excuse me. And yet, there is a fear growing inside me, a fear that threatens to consume me. In my studies, I have learned much about the Sin Eaters. I learned how those who fall to the most powerful Sin Eaters, like Phronesis, become Sin Eaters themselves, doomed to live out their days as mindless, unholy abominations. If I were to lose my focus in battle, and you or Sirik suffered the same fate as Nilebert, the only 3 friends I have known in this world, if I lost you all, how could I ever live with myself again? This thought, it shakes me to my very core. We will be there for you.
Yeah, I'm sick of the powers of friendship.
You're right. I mustn't forget that I have 2 strong friends, 3, because we're duo streaming by my side, to help me shoulder the burden. Thank you, friend. The task is a daunting one, but I will trust in myself and in the strong and gentle friends who stand by my side.
Power of friendship.
Yep.
Nothing would make me happier than to help Nilebert find peace. But that is not the only reason I fight this battle. I must repay you and Sirik for all you have given me. Not only did the 2 of you bring me back to this world, you've instilled me with a newfound sense of purpose. And yet when the battle is done, you will leave this place. You will embark on new adventures with new companions. Worry not. I will not hold you back or stand in your way.
That's presumptuous. Maybe I'm just going to open up like a bar or something.
That is another reason I must fight this battle. I must prove to you, to all 3 of my friends, that I am strong enough to get by on my own. Be strong, Tainor. You can do this. Sorry, perhaps I got a little carried away there. In any event, we should get to Sirik and tell him I'm ready.
Because of you, I never strayed too far from the sidewalk.
I need a 500-word essay on how thankful you are due on my desk by Monday.
Safe side so I don't get hurt.
Oh my God, Kyle.
Making my way downtown.
You're finally back, I see. I was starting to get worried. I trust this means you are ready for the battle with Pharaoh.
I am. Let us put an end to this nightmare and set Nilebert and the people of this land free.
That's the spirit. All right. The plan is to lure Pharaoh to us by the same method as last time. We will venture to the central hills of Amber, a safe distance away from the city, and Tainor will summon forth a hollow. It should only be a matter of time before our quarry arrives. I believe our chances are best if we can lure Pharaoh to a wide open space where we will have complete freedom to maneuver. The hills of Amber should suffice. If you're ready, let us away at once.
Because of you, I'll never stray too far from the sidewalk. Because of you, I had to listen to Imagine Dragons.
Yep. And everyone around me. Yep. It works. Everyone around me. It sounded like the G in lasagna. What?
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 What are you talking
I don't know.
about?
I don't know. That's just the first thing I read when I looked at chat.
Helpful.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna disband, and I'm off to my certain death. I'll see you on the other side.
All right. See you on the other side.
Are you ready? Let us begin.
Yeah.
Item level
items,
420.
Yeah.
Blaze it.
I was thinking too. Having a giggle. Over there. It's him.
That was me. But sure.
Oh, sure.
Tater went through puberty just now.
Yes, I knew you would come. Well, I guess we won't be needing this anymore.
Oh no, he did it again.
Ah, dispelled.
Give it up, Nilebert. My spells are more than a match for your own.
My power is more than doubled by from last time we met, Count.
These are my friends, and I will not let you take them. Do you hear me, Nilebert? Your long nightmare and ours shall end this day.
All right. 2 people to take care of. It's gonna be perfect.
This isn't the final form.
What? Okay, we're showing the bastard what we got.
We're doing the thing.
And there's black holes appearing.
Yep. Probably not stay by those.
Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna... He's a wizard. I'm gonna get in his face, you know? Gonna get in melee.
Melee wizard.
Yeah. Wizards are weak to the melee. Give him a couple of casual stabbings. With my whiz-biz sword. Good work, boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's even making little melee sounds as he, like, occasionally hits me. Look out, here comes another one. Oh, it's just, he's doing his whole thing.
Again, this one seems straightforward.
Yeah. Seems like the right thing. Okay. How's everyone doing health-wise? Move away from me quickly. Okay, cool. I know what that one is.
I'm a hair ahead of you.
Nope. At it again. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, you suck. My melee strategy is working out perfectly. Also, I've never cast that spell I just did. I don't know what it did, but it was flashing at me.
Do I pull these through the holes?
Yeah, he says we can use this one to our advantage. Maybe we... Lightning Globe was swallowed up by the hole? Yeah, I'm not sure what I was supposed to be doing there.
Still alive though.
Oop.
So far. The Tanner's just out for the count. If there's
Yeah, he's
something
just
we can
been
do to
down.
help him, I am unaware of it. Oh, he's back. Okay.
Setting up a lot of holes.
Yep.
Oh. That was pretty. Oh, 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 ah!
What's going on to you?
Flipped backwards and ended up in a hole.
Just red mage things.
Yeah, just red mage things. Casual red mage business. You fool! I'm already in melee. Oh, oh, nope, not for that one though. This business too powerful for you. I kind of don't want to drop it on the kid. He's already been down for a long time. All right, let's get in those sweet cuts.
Oh, oh, where am I? I got all the orbs.
Okay. Oh my, you guys are really going for it.
What's up? Mess.
Oh shoot, oh shoot. Ah. Okay,
You
we're
okay?
okay. Yep, we're okay.
Hey, I one-shotted it.
Nice. Me too.
Ugh.
Not bad.
Did I get both first time last time, or just one of them? I know I one-shotted one of them last time.
Yes, I think you did.
Harder than Shinryu. Extreme.
At least he didn't run out of the zone like the tank one did. That was the worst part.
That was really throwing me for a loop.
Yeah, when he's standing outside the zone, we can't reach him. There in all his loots.
Forgive me, Tanner. Far and wide did I travel with my companions, all the while searching for a way, any way at all, to bring you back to this world. And yet, in the end, it was all in vain. Though I treasured the adventures I had with Oddbert and the others, my choice that fateful day forever haunted me. What if I had run off with that stone and used its powers to rescue you as I had always intended? What adventures might we have shared?
Oh, wait, hang on.
What?
I pressed the wrong button on my controller.
I sunk into the depths of despair and felt myself a wretch for doing so. For by what right do I have to pity myself, when it was I who consigned you to far more cruel and tragic a fate? Whatever pain, whatever loss I knew is nothing compared to what you had suffered, what you still suffer. Abandoned by your only friend, cast adrift in a cold, dark void until the end of time. Yes, no doubt you are still out there beyond the rift, cursing my name to this very day. That's not true, Nalbert. I'm right here.
First role quest, huh?
Yeah. And yet, even if you despise me with every fiber of your being, even still, I would give anything to see you just one last time. You could curse me, revile me, rain fists and magics down upon me. I just did. It would all be worth it, just for the chance to say, I'm sorry. Stop it, Albert. Please stop saying those things. Even after you had your mind, your heart, and your very humanity ripped from you, still for all these years, you kept searching for me. How could I ever hate my best friend? Don't you see, old friend? It was Tuna and Val here who brought me back to this world. But it was you who guided him to me. You've suffered long enough. I can take care of myself now. You need worry about me no longer, so please rest peacefully.
It's cute. QN to the thing. Call me crazy, but damned if the boy's words didn't actually get through to him. We don't have to tell him that.
It's over at last. You don't need to explain it to me. I know that Nilebert we saw was just a memory, a reflection from the crystal.
Oh.
That my friend truly passed years and years ago. And yet, even if those words will never reach Nilebert, simply saying them aloud gave me a measure of peace. I have no regrets today. But we should be getting back to town before any more Sin Eaters take notice of us, yes?
I'll say, after that battle, I could use a rest, and I reckon Val here could use as well. Tuna too. Shall we head back to Mordsuk? Unable to join party. Hang on.
Nope, that's your fault. No regrets. He should get that tattooed on him somewhere.
Salt life.
No regrets.
No fear.
No fear still a thing?
Probably not. I assume
How
not.
are you aware of salt life? You're nowhere near the ocean.
Oh, it's what happens.
It's a very Florida thing. It's
Yeah,
everywhere.
no. We don't really have like the life is good or anything. It's all about keep Portland weird, keep Oregon weird. Like
Okay. One of those.
often it's the state like or an Gunnian. That's probably the weirdest one we have up here. Or a Gunnian.
Are they Oregon gun enthusiasts?
Yeah, and then like the state is made of guns.
Well, we now have assault life.
Wow.
Where it's an assault rifle.
Wow.
Yeah. We're real clever here in Florida.
Yeah, that's something.
Yep.
Stick that in your
It's like
truck nuts.
It's like, listen, shooting's fun. I've gone shooting, but are you shooting at the beach? Because you shouldn't be.
Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, I'm happy to report the tales of our triumph are already spreading across the town like wildfire. Word has it, the merchants are so grateful that they intend to sweeten the bounty with a generous personal reward.
My friends, I have no words to express my gratitude, but I'm going to do it anyway. Thanks to you, Nilebert has found peace and I can finally close the book on this chapter of my past. Every day I thank the gods for having brought us together. Did he always have that giant necklace?
The feelings, yeah, he did. The feeling's mutual, lad. To be honest, I wasn't sure what to expect when you popped out of that hole, but it's been a pleasure having you at our side. So tell me, now that you've made peace with your past, what do you plan to do with your future?
The tone of your voice makes me want to go, I'm going to go to Disney World.
Okay.
You and Valentine have trained me well, and I am quite confident that I can hold my own on the battlefield. Perhaps I will travel the land and see if I might use my abilities to help those in need.
If I didn't know any better, I'd be thinking those words of someone twice your age. If that's truly your intention, then I have something of a plan. First, I need Valentuna here's permission. It's just a thought I had, but what say you we give the lion's share of the bounty to Tainor here? I reckon he needs it more than we do. And besides, we couldn't have won the battle without him. He was down for most of the battle, but, you know, I get it. You owe me one? Power friend. But of course! But of course! What did he say to you?
You're goddamn right, I do. Anytime you have need of a skilled marksman, you know where to find me. And don't you worry, there'll still be some coin left over for the both of us.
I knew you'd feel the same. It's the least we can do to help the boy forge a path and a future for himself.
My friends, I could never take advantage of your kindness like that.
Think nothing of it. It's not easy for a boy your age to make his way in the world, and this is the least we can do. Think of it as a parting gift from your brothers in arms.
Thank you, Sirik. Thank you, Tuna. Thank you, Val. As long as I live, I will never forget your generosity.
Finally, I have one last proposal for you, if you're keen to hear it. There's this bounty hunter I know. He can hold his own with a bow, but he's always thought he could take on bigger marks if he had a skilled mage at his side. If you're looking for a partner, that is.
You could not possibly mean.
Of course, I'm saying it, so what it'll be?
Yes. Yes, 1,000 times yes. Why, nothing would make me happier.
I hope we get a full alpha montage of them running around together. Then I suppose that it's settled. Welcome aboard, lad. I've got a feeling this is only the beginning of a rewarding relationship.
You're gonna make me edit that if we do a video about Rogue Quest, aren't you?
And on that note, I do believe my new partner and I are off to the Crystarium to find ourselves a new mark. If it's not too much to ask, why don't you join us there? I still owe you your share of the bounty, and I reckon it'll be a good place to say our proper farewells.
Live to win!
Big Dad, I know. Oh, you're already off. Okay. Very well. I shall ride in style with my massive boots.
With your massive boots.
Have you not seen the size of my boots? Take a gander, will you? I've got a window for him and all.
Oh, those are rather massive boots.
Yeah, they are quite sizable.
Let's head to the bar. To the bar.
River boots.
Oh, thanks for the GG sticker, Pothy. Appreciate it. Also, Vivian, welcome to the Purple Gang.
Yeah, welcome, Vivian.
I will eventually play Monk. Don't worry.
It will happen.
Monk.
Ah,
We really should be
Valentuna.
selling a Play Monk shirt. What are we doing?
Right. Glad you could join us. Tano and I have just arrived a short while ago ourselves. The boy is keen to start his new life as a bounty hunter, to say the least. He's got no end of questions, that one. But there's only so much I can teach him. The rest he'll have to learn from experience. And so I intend to do what I can to show him the world and keep him safe. So don't worry about us. Between my bow and his magics, I reckon we'll be able to hold our own out there. That said, should we ever find ourselves on the trail of a particular nasty foe, I hope you'll not be adverse to lending us your strength once more. Yes, somehow I have a feeling it won't take us another 100 years for our paths to cross again. Until then, friend, stay sheltered in the shade. Nice. I think that might be one of my favorites of them. Like there are other cute ones, but I like the through line there.
It's a simple setup that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
The whole being lost in the black hole bit.
Yeah. And time, black holes, like it's a very simple kind of magic system to understand.
Sirik doesn't stand out to me compared to a lot of the other characters that take us through, but I like the setup of this one more.
Yeah. I mean, to work hard. What have you got to say? For a boy his age, I got a good head on his shoulders. Why he's already tightened our finances considerably, mostly by cutting back on my liquor budget. Well, damn, dude. Sorry to hear that. Good luck to you. Are they?
Lunar, thanks for the 4 months. Said, love how I told YouTube to specifically notify me of this, and then it just didn't do that.
There was,
Aw, I'm
yeah,
sorry, Luna.
there was some confusion too because we changed the time, so I think some notifications got lost.
Yes,
the
I
live
woke up
stream.
feeling not great yesterday, so we did reschedule.
Yeah, so that may have been the cause.
And Generic Nerd, thanks for the super chat. And thus ends the tale of 3 men and a black mage.
Making their way.
Well played.
I guess.
Well.
Does he disappear if we leave? Because I don't see any. Oh no, there's Giat, but I don't see Rich Boy or Grandma.
Giat rules. Shit. Let's do what I like.
Grandma.
Granson.
Granson, yeah.
Granson is. I like Granson because I love a revenge story, but the dog people kind of ruined it. But I like his attitude. Giat's just friend shaped and rules.
And then
I liked what's his name, the rich kid that everyone dumps on. I
Yeah.
thought he had a good arc.
he did.
Lou Reek.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
right.
Lou
He's
Reek.
with Grandma. Yeah, he
Oh,
chills with
he's with
Grandma
grandma.
now.
That's right. Yeah, because Granson goes off to quest. Yeah, nothing against him, but I think Series lacks place for me for how much I enjoyed the character that guides us through.
Sure. Yeah, I can see that. He's, but I like the level-headedness. I think I just like a bounty hunter who's doing. He wasn't overcomplicated and allowed Tanner's story to be the one that was told.
Yeah, you've got a kid who's been lost in a black hole for a century.
Yeah.
Basically, like there's enough intrigue already. Does Tanner get a rank? Well, then we need to rank other characters too. It complicates the narrative. We're going off of what started the quest.
Now pick your favorite child, says Mercier.
Giat, definitely Giat. Giat rules.
Yeah, Gia was the best.
She's cool as shit.
Yeah, Gia was a lot of fun to hang out with. The Wall of Roll Quests.
There, we did it. That's our wall.
That's it. No, there's like a wrap-up quest. I think it triggers in the middle of like the Tempest or something like that, but we're not going to be doing it probably until
No,
next
not
week
totally
or
done with
something
that.
like that.
Seven says I prefer 2.5 DPS. Nice, nice. Vivian got our answers. You got our answers, Vivian.
Mm-hmm. Well, with you a tiny bit under the weather and
I
Big
am
Stream Thursday.
thoroughly exhausted.
Yeah. No, let's go ahead and close shop there for now.
Yeah. Thank you all for hanging. Thank you for dealing with my many mutes as I clear my throat and sneeze. Including you, Kyle. Thank you for holding down the fort.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for reading the lion's share of Serig.
I hope people enjoyed a sleep-deprived dad doing his best at that. I think we did pretty well today.
I think our punch drunkenness came off, and I believe I'm gonna on our behalf say that it came off as charming.
Yes, yeah, big win today.
Yes.
W's all around.
Yes, indeed. So Thursday, you're gonna get more of us than you could ever care for. We've got podcast in the morning with Marco, and then we're gonna MSQ till we can't. We're gonna MSQ. We are going to MSQ till we can MSQ more, but we're gonna MSQ until we see credits.
Yes. I'll go ahead and link that here for y'all, so you can have a direct line to that. Go ahead and give it a follow for our Marathon Thursday. Otherwise,
pretty much, which means I need to figure out what takeout we're doing because we're gonna have to eat on stream.
yeah. There's a break point, so we'll take a little break to get some food around like Anointed Land or something like that. There's a little middle point breath we can shove some food in our gullets.
The timing is irrelevant because food will arrive when food arrives.
That is true. That happens too. All right. Bye, everybody.
GG, everyone. Thanks for hanging. Ooh, Euro would be a good